All right.
Let's see if it's gonna work.
Also, good evening, Josh.
Good evening.
Josh!
Oh my god.
Are you in your new place?
Yeah,
I love you.
thanks.
Just gonna turn her down a little bit.
Them.
Them. Sorry, them. Gonna turn them down a little bit.
You're good.
Thank
You're
you. Thank you, Graham.
It's okay. I can pretend you're talking about Josh.
Good. Yes.
No, I can't. I'd have to turn him up. Him.
Right.
Oh. Pitches.
Josh.
Pitches.
Is my camera working, by the way? Can people see me?
See you.
Yeah, you're not moving at all. Though.
You're not moving.
Oh,
You're froze.
Oh god.
Well,
Oh god. That's better.
There you go.
okay.
Hi.
Yeah, there you go. Now we have it.
Yay.
All right.
Josh.
Josh. Oh.
I missed you.
Oh, give us a tour of your new place.
Yeah, let us see the cats.
I think we're here to game.
Thank you, Josh. You're my hero.
I just heard a conversation about not sharing personal information.
Well,
Although
fair
sharing
enough.
sharing a picture of your cat is generally acceptable.
Yes.
Have you guys seen our cats? Probably. Yeah, they come on stream a lot.
Yeah, I can't get mine.
I've
Ours do
seen-
not like to. I've grabbed
Cats.
I've grabbed Linus from time to time when he gets too
Yeah.
close. But notice how he shies his head away from the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Like he does not like to be photographed.
There is one cat in the room with me. She might appear on stream later tonight.
Mm.
I don't get it. And the other one is harder to pick up. He does not like being picked up and is more likely to express his displeasure.
Oh, baby.
Yeah. He was born feral. And
Oh, shit.
he's every now and again that sort of instinct comes back in a moment. Like every now and again, for instance, if you're petting him, he'll just whack you for no reason. And then remember that he's not supposed to do that, But I don't know. Maybe it's the feral birth, but maybe it's just he's like that. But he does not like getting picked up either.
I think that's just being a cat.
Yeah, or it's just that.
Yeah.
One is neither of them love being picked up.
Yeah.
They are both, very much. We go where we want to go, not where you want me to go.
Right.
And of course, every day I have to pick Linus up and go give him his pills that she does not love.
No.
But it's worth pointing out he doesn't fight me on the pills like he fights anyone else. Like if Min does it, he fights. With me, he gives me a kind of token resistance. Like it can't be easy. I mean, they might take away his cat card if he didn't resist at all. But
the others are watching, so I have to show some resistance.
Yeah. Otherwise, you get decatted or something. Like they throw you out of the union. I don't know.
I'll find good pictures of them.
Anyway, so oops, I didn't want that. And where did I put the document?
I sent you the new.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I
list.
was trying to figure out what I did with it. There it goes. Okay, it's like I opened it and then forgot where I managed to open it, but there it is. Okay. So I think where did we leave off? It's been a couple of weeks.
Well, we started off with the end of the fight and the sort of general disappointment at Dr. Payne and Mr. Salt breaking everything up to prevent a murder.
Oh yeah, there was that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. It was Michael was the fighter whose surname we do not know.
Yes.
Mr. Boyle was his manager,
Kreiner is
whose
Boyle.
first name we do not know.
Yes.
They're both named
Boyle
Michael
is
Boyd.
Sorry, yeah. Michael is a Rutland boy, whereas Boyle is from lands unknown.
Yeah.
Yep.
But he
Yeah, we
lied
know
about it.
almost nothing.
He had a bunch of different stories he told to the people of Rutland Village.
Yep. Yeah, we know very little about where Boyle actually comes from. Although we also
then. Oh, sorry.
I believe that evening you guys also went to the Roman ruin
No, that
where
morning.
you found
Yes.
The
the
morning
morning of that day, where you found where they had been training,
Yeah.
including the wall decor showing the different fighting techniques.
The magic spell on it.
Boyle's very scientific method.
Yeah.
Well, apparently it was
Mythos
Roman method.
magic.
Yes.
That turns you into a monster.
We found reference to Nodens, that this was being done in respect to Nodens. One Flavius Benedictus? Am I getting that right?
Noditomi Flavius Benedictus.
Yes. Was
Benedinus.
ancient.
Benedinus?
Yeah,
I can't
Flavius Blandinus.
Blandinus. Okay.
Yeah, who identifies himself in the inscription as an armatura,
and had a VSLM that we could not decipher because
we have to look that up. Four-letter abbreviation.
Right.
But armatura is the Latin armatura designates a fight instructor, a trainer.
We figured that out.
Yeah,
fight instructor. What else? We learned a bit about. We learned a bit about Boyle and Michael just through socializing with them after the fight. We then, I believe, we went out into the moors and or the bog, sorry, and found the old Roman road and followed it all the way down to the temple where we found the pictographs.
Yep. And a jug of water, a jug of wine, a mat. In other words, they'd clearly been using that area for training. There was a lamp, which they must have put there.
Yeah, one of those.
The rubble, remember, had concealed the entrance.
Cups, which we put the rubble back to try to conceal that we were there.
In other words, they found it, they've been using it, and they've been recovering it each time they leave.
Who found the... Was it Callista who found the... Yep. It was Callista who found the rubble. Yes.
Yeah, it took her a while to tell us that she'd removed rubble from the door. So we didn't know that for a little bit.
Yeah.
No. We then doubled back to Rutland. Oh wait, sorry. One last thing about the pictographs. They depicted the humanoid form gradually deteriorating into something else, with long claws and using spears
and nets and stuff.
Yeah, some of it. Remember, it included fighting techniques for weapons and unarmed fighting techniques. So it's a sort of broader training program, not just boxing, not just gladiator combat, all of these things, including the technique for the retiarius, or what looked like a retiarius.
What's a retiarius?
Net fighter.
Oh, okay, yeah. We never got that word.
Yeah, I think that's right. I'll look it up later.
We just got net fighter. Well, I think some of them had nets. We know.
There's the Rome. There are different names for different types of gladiators.
Oh,
because the Romans essentially standardized gladiators. So I think retiarius. You know what? I can look it up and make sure I'm using the right one. But there are standardized types of gladiators, and what they often did was one type would be pitted against another. You don't normally get two gladiators fighting each other. Like retiarius doesn't fight a retiarius.
Oh yeah,
he fights a different kind of gladiator.
Like Pokemon type advantage and disadvantage.
Yeah, retiarius net fighter.
So gladiators
in the early Augustan period carries a trident and a net.
Okay, they're just Roman Pokemon. Is that what you're saying?
Roman Pokemon. Yeah.
All right, I buy it. It's canon now.
Okay. So we then, after we finished exploring the ruins, we doubled back to Rutland and spoke with Garnet, the tavern keeper, about the area. There was we learned that Old Shuck is spotted more often around Rutland.
If you see Old Shuck, somebody's gonna die. He said that.
And also, there was a connection to Mrs. Landry.
Mrs. Landry's where the boarding house where those two are staying.
Yes.
Now, Mrs. Willoughby's 93, has some Old Shuck stories, if you're interested.
Yes. So we definitely want to talk to Mrs. Willoughby.
Not those names.
Or sorry, Miss Willoughby, and then Mrs. Landry.
Also, Old Shuck could be a dog or a cat, or sometimes sounds like a lady
Mhm.
crying out in the Mars. I remember that because I read the role-playing journal today. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Nice. I've been reading from my notes.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's 4 p.m. on September 17th, Tuesday. I'm supposed to be a corner man tomorrow at a match. Don't know what time, but I'm guessing around noon.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm supposed to try to keep people alive.
Yeah.
Good thing I'm so kind.
So, where do we pick up?
We're still in the bar, the pub, aren't we?
I
That's right.
thought you guys were heading home,
Nope.
or I should say, back to where you were staying.
It's 4
But I don't think we've gotten there. I don't think we've gotten there yet.
We can do a time skip or a very
Although
short.
I know you'd wanted to head back before it got dark.
Yes, I'll be leaving by around 5 because I think I can get back in an hour on the regular road.
Yep.
Can't I?
Mm-hmm.
And dusk is at 6.
Yeah, it'll take you an hour or so. If you walk at a brisk pace,
Yes.
you can be back to Thistleton in an hour.
Excellent.
Incidentally, here, if I've done this correctly,
My eyes are itching. Oh, there's cat pictures all of a sudden. What the hell?
yeah, there we are. This
Wonder who
there,
that-
I've added to the text, by the way, a Roman illustration showing a Retiarius.
You added it. Gaming text?
Yeah, gaming text. It's a Retiarius fighting a Secutor. It's a different type of gladiator. The Retiarius is the one with the trident.
I'm not seeing it.
I just see hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, that was,
I
was
do
my
also
response
see Hell Yeah, Brother.
my response to Graham. Was it under Hell Yeah, brother?
Hold on.
It might
Hell
be
yeah.
taken. There
Okay,
it
there it
is.
goes.
There
Now,
it goes.
there it
Yep,
is.
there.
Yeah, there we
let's
are.
take a peek here.
Yeah.
There we are.
And the guy in the white in the background, he's the referee.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you notice the stick he's holding?
Thought it was just a crack.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a stick.
Does he hit him?
Like if you watch a boxing match, if the fighters clinch up, the referee will separate them with his hands.
This guy starts swatting him.
No, he uses the stick to go point because it's a super bad idea to get between two guys with sharp implements.
Yeah.
So he does it from a safe distance using a stick,
Oh.
indicating the fighters should separate and begin fighting again. Yeah, that's. You can also there's if the Zilton, what's known as the Zilton mosaic, has really good illustrations of gladiators of different type, all different types of gladiators.
Very cool.
But they're one example, or I should say one showing you particularly the Retiarius. So that's the kind of illustrations, it's an example of the kind of illustrations, except this one shows an actual battle. The ones you're looking at in the temple show training techniques.
They're very small, too.
Yeah, and they're much smaller.
Like this big a box or something like that?
Yeah, like each illustration is no more than about 2 inches across.
Like a tile?
Yeah.
Tons
And
of
there are probably more than 1,000 of them.
Wow.
There's a lot of them.
So here's just a impromptu question. Is each one of the pictures one tile?
Yeah. And
Okay.
each tile
Yeah.
shows basically one
like
move.
Painted on there or something, or
Yeah, mosaic style.
okay.
But each tile shows either one complete move or sometimes a sequence of 2 or 3 tiles
Right.
indicating how to complete a move.
That's how I pictured it.
So like the first one will show you like extend your hands. The second one shows, grab and pull. And then the third one, something like that would be to execute, like how to execute an elbow drop.
And we did find some of Michael's moves on the wall.
Yeah.
Salt and Ambrose in particular recognized some of the techniques you saw Michael using were clearly illustrated here.
And they relayed that information
Can
to us.
Can I ask a question that makes zero difference in anything? I want to ask it.
Sure.
What kind of paint were they using to keep it there for so long?
That's a good question. How much does your character know about art techniques?
Magic paint.
Miss Ambrose, not very much. Soren, quite a bit.
Well, a natural world roll might help there.
Okay, I'll try. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep, no points in that.
I have
Woo!
17.
So,
I don't know how that got up.
yeah,
So,
78. Not gonna happen.
So anyone who did succeed,
Oh,
the technique used. Okay, I don't know what did anyone.
not me.
Well, I didn't.
If she voiced that question after we left the pub or whatever, I'd be like,
Oh, sure.
Maybe it had something to do with either the type of paint they used, the type of tile they painted on, or the climate, or all three.
Let's say, or the fact it's also underground.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's probably been
it's
sealed.
protected
until
from
these two
weather,
found
at
it.
least.
Yeah. I mean, it's completely underground, so weather hasn't touched
Yeah.
it in all that time.
And quite a
Say,
few of
sunlight.
them were damaged or like on it. They were
Yeah.
obscured or like something had happened to them.
Well, some of the tiles had popped and were damaged because the structure above had shifted.
Sorry.
So where the building moved, the tiles were pushed out, cracked, broken. But
Yeah.
the tiles that hadn't left the wall were there, and some of those were probably on. If you look closely, were on the floor. They'd just been swept to the corners. So theoretically, you could probably reconstruct some of the damaged parts if you wanted to play a giant game of jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah, I mean, at the moment, I don't see a lot of benefit to that, but
Yeah,
I'll keep in mind.
Under
yeah,
a
I mean,
ceiling that could collapse at any time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
point is that
I'm
modern
okay.
archaeologists might do such a thing. You probably have neither time nor inclination to do so.
So
Not
George might.
He might eventually.
Good for him. He can head it down here.
I'll be heading home pretty soon.
Yeah.
This
should we
mural
go?
of moves. How many tiles and how many moves? You said there's a lot, like hundreds, thousands.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
There are probably more than 1,000 tiles total, and
Oh, wow.
hundreds of techniques are depicted. Some of them, nothing more than a single move, like how to throw a jab, how to throw a cross,
And
how
nobody
to execute a two-leg tackle.
and nobody took a souvenir tile off the floor.
I don't think any of you pried anyone's out. I don't think anyone picked in. Did any of you pick up a broken one off the floor?
I don't remember having heard about them until just now. So
Yeah, so
I did.
that's why I'm saying it's not the kind of thing I don't think anyone would have done.
No.
Because what are you
I
going to do with it?
mean, I'm considering sketching some of these moves down, so I have some reference later.
Okay.
But
You
I'm
could have
like,
drawn a few of
which
them if
one
you
do I
wanted while you
pick?
guys were there.
Yeah,
Sure.
okay.
You weren't there long, so you probably only picked one or two, just to give you a reference. How's your art skill?
Better.
He's been
Yeah,
painting.
Josh, how's your art skill?
I know a perfect art method that takes no artistic capability.
You couldn't make a
Photography?
No, that's the where you
Rubbing.
take a rubbing. That's
Oh,
things. But
you're
couldn't-
so right.
These aren't carved.
Yeah.
They're painted.
They're not. Yeah,
So that
which
would
makes
work.
it rubbings don't work as well. How's your art skill?
Some of the engravings might have worked.
Yeah.
I didn't put in any points in, but I have a separate skill for painting.
Oh, well then use that.
Yeah.
How's your painting skill?
It's only 6. Like I
Well, give it a go.
Bunch of stick
Give it a
figures on the page.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Got really big heads for some reason.
I mean, you were working quickly and in bad light, so this is not easy.
Yeah.
But worth a shot. Maybe you got something usable. Yeah, the mosaic you're looking at there, by the way, in the gaming text, also gives you an idea of the kind of detail some of these images contain.
Mhm.
Where whoever did this included, in each figure there's some detail of the muscle.
Mm-hmm. I like the cloak, the white cloak on the referee. Has nice
I like
depth.
the little booty shorts. I think that's a wild thing to include.
Yep. Yeah, well, I've seen other mosaics too that depict the referee the same way. That white uniform is basically a referee's uniform.
His boots say Adidas. What the hell?
well, they could say Nike.
That's true. Got it for victory.
Just roll your dice.
If they said Nike, it would fit.
God damn it.
No.
It's terrible, and I love it.
Yep.
Absolutely not.
Stick
Yeah,
figures.
75.
With big heads.
It's hard to do under those kind of conditions, and you guys didn't stick around long.
Yeah.
So what you've got is the figures. It was hard to capture the motion of the figures, and the figures you end up with they don't really look right. So you've got some figures on a page, but you don't think you've really captured the way the figures were aligned, the movement of the muscles.
We don't have photography yet, right?
No.
Yeah, no.
No.
I'm wondering the other guys must have taken their time to draw it all down as well, or they've been coming here.
Well,
I think they've been coming here.
We found
The
a
map
The
and the
wine and the
duds,
water.
Wine
suggest
water,
that they've been working here. They're not transferring
Mhm.
this information; they're just using it on site.
which is
Mm-hmm.
terrible idea.
Mm-hmm.
It also would explain why they're living in Rutland. And remember when you met them the other day, why were they taking the long way?
Yeah, Illingsworth.
Yeah,
They're
so
coming,
we could get here.
coming
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, that explains why they take the long way, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
They come past here.
The fools.
Yeah. So this is their training center. This is apparently Mr. Boyle's trading secret. Is this?
If I see your drawings, Mr. Baker, I'll give you a little pat on your arm and say, "It's all right, darling. If you want to learn how to fight, I can give you a few pointers."
Or if he wants to learn how to draw.
Oh,
True. Well, I would be no help in that.
sick burn.
Yeah, I know. You can help him with one, not the other.
Yeah.
Okay, so we wind ourselves forward then to you guys having been to Rutland and learned what you learned there from Mr. Garnet. Are you heading back to Thistleton before dark?
I am.
Yeah.
I'm leaving by 5.
Yeah.
That still leaves us
Okay.
an hour if we want to talk
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
somebody.
Yeah. Do
Yeah.
we want to try talking to someone before we leave for Thistleton, or do we want to just go?
Landry or Willoughby are the only other names we've got.
We'd likely be
Two.
able to get to one at the very least.
Well,
2 people that Mr. Garnet suggested.
Mm-hmm.
Ms. Willoughby, who supposedly knows a bit about Old Shuck, and Mrs. Landry, whose home is where Boyle and Michael are staying.
yeah. Might have more luck doing that during the fights, but nobody's going to want to miss the fights, and I can't. So.
I mean, I could come back. No, I'm not. I'm not particularly persuasive in any way other than intimidating people.
I'm terrible with people, so there's no point in me coming back.
Mm-hmm.
I have no social skills. Shall we go see Miss Willoughby then? And chat with her for now?
I think that would be a capital idea. So.
Well,
This is your safari, Baker. Do they have that word yet? Do they use that word? This is
I'm
your
not sure,
expedition,
actually.
Baker.
Maybe. Expedition, definitely.
Where would you like to go?
expedition, yeah.
To see Miss Willoughby about Old Shuck? Or talk to Mrs. Landry about her boarders, if she's willing to speak to any of us?
Different issue. Miss Willoughby lives with her son.
Yeah, we had her house pointed out. Where should we go, Baker?
Yeah, and Garnet showed you which house is theirs.
And the other guy showed us where Landry's house is. Or showed Illingsworth, actually.
Yeah, so you know where in a village, Rutland Village is only about 20 buildings in total.
Let's go to Willoughby, I guess.
So the Willoughby household is the far end of the road, where the road leaves Willoughby or leaves Rutland. Out there, by the edge of where the fields are. It's a sizable house. The Willoughby family clearly does okay. In other words, they're really yeoman class. They're peasants, but they're not poor. Well, they're not rich either. Point is, they own a house, they own a barn, they own some livestock. They know where their next meal is coming from. And they also apparently raise goats. Because as you move toward the Willoughby house, you'll notice a small herd of goats in the yard. And a boy, maybe 8 to 10 years old, who's watching the goats.
Oh,
Little cutie.
Yep. He will acknowledge your arrival, asks what he assumes you're a bunch of lords. He can do for you. He's clearly a little nervous at such well-dressed people approaching his house. It's also clear he lives here.
Is he well dressed? Ish.
No, he looks like he's lower class.
He was
His
higher.
clothing is hand me down. No, he's probably low. He probably lives here, but his clothing is hand me down. In other words, he's wearing clothing that his older brothers probably no longer have use for, and has been repaired. Because he's 8 or 9 years old. They're not going to. Their family is not worried about what he looks like here.
What's your name,
This
lad?
This is probably the kind of family. He probably has a good suit. A good suit that he's not wearing while he's working goat herding.
Yeah, of
So
course.
somewhere in his closet, he owns one nice suit of clothing that he would wear to church. It's Edgar, sir. Edgar Willoughby.
Ah. We were wondering if we could speak to Miss Willoughby, the elder Miss Willoughby.
Which one, sir?
The oldest one?
Oh, great grandma.
I suppose. I don't know her
Probably.
name.
Okay, so what do you want to bet? This is her great grandson.
Told Miss Willoughby is what we were told.
Well, they said Miss Willoughby was 93 years old.
Right, that's what I'm going with.
So good bet. You're 3 generations down the line here.
Is she home?
Of course. Here, please come this way. Hold on a sec. Please, begging your pardon, lords. He yells inside for someone called Sarah, a girl about his own age, who will show you in. In other words, he needs to keep watching the goats, so he called his sister, who will show you inside, and will introduce you to the elder Miss Willoughby, who is sitting by the fireplace. She is currently working on what appears to be some kind of crochet. She does not stop as she acknowledges you. In other words, she's done this so long her hands just keep doing.
Yeah.
She doesn't need to pay any attention to what she's doing. It's all mechanical memory at this point. So she's making or fixing an article of clothing.
What do you crochet?
It's to be a stocking.
You'll
please to forgive me. She tries to stand.
No.
And then that.
Please,
because
no, ma'am.
Yeah, I mean, she's trying to acknowledge, your social situation, and it's clear getting out of a chair is effort for her.
Yeah. I think all of us are like, no.
Yeah.
Except for Salt.
Sarah,
he's like, I see what the old bag can do.
Sarah will find you places to sit, being as polite as she can, acknowledging, that basically other family members are out working for the most part. And Sarah's father, that would be Edgar Sr., who is Miss Willoughby's grandson, is currently away and is not expected back until tomorrow.
We were hoping to speak with you, Miss Willoughby.
Oh, well, that surprises her. Me? Like, what could... very clear, like, what could a group of people such as you want with her? Like, she's clearly out of her league here. Like, can't imagine that anyone who looks like you would want anything that she knows or has.
Well, we heard about Old Shuck and understood that you might be able to. We found it very interesting and thought that perhaps you could tell us a little about what you know about him.
Oh dear Lord, that's not a thing to speak of.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm dreadfully sorry.
No, you see, people say. Now, I'm not saying. And incidentally, there's a little more animation in her now. Like, as if she was half dozing, working on the thing, and now she kind of wakes up. Like, this is a thing, this is the most exciting thing that's probably happened all week. Possibly all year so far. A visit like this. Well, what else does she do? She spends most of her days sitting here, working on stuff with her hands. She's retired, She's got the company of her family and stuff to knit, and not much else. So this is new and different and exciting. What she'll give you a complete story, and she'll happily take an hour or more to do it.
Ooh, I'm watching my watch. Is there a clock in here?
No.
Damn. Okay, I'm checking my watch every once.
You have a watch though.
Yeah.
What she'll start with is the fact that it's not the kind of thing people would normally speak of, because one doesn't normally. It's dangerous to mention such things, because some people believe that Old Shuck will hear, and if you mention him, he is likely to visit you. Now, she personally doesn't believe that, and she will sort out a lot of this sort of superstition. In other words, a lot of people will tell you that Old Shuck is some kind of omen of death, that it hears you when you speak its name. She doesn't believe any of that. What she does believe is that it is real. It is vaguely cat-like, more so than dog-like, and she knows because she saw it once. It was more than 60 years ago, but she remembers it like it was yesterday. It came from the fields. It moved across a hedgerow. She was working at the time. She was actually it was during the harvest season in October. She was harvesting by the moonlight when she saw it. She watched. She will admit she was kind of paralyzed, like it was terrifying. So she just found herself rooted to the spot. It went past her. It had a distinct, as you remember, sweet odor to it.
Interesting.
That reminded her more than anything of sugar. And that stuck with her. To this day, she does not like sweets.
Oh.
She has trouble eating anything that's heavy on sugar, because it brings that back. It took a goat. It went over the fence into the yard. It seized a goat, and it left. They never found any of the remains.
Hmm.
Oh.
It moved away into the bog, so she's always assumed anything left of the goat would have sank into the bog by that point.
Makes sense.
Well, I'm sure she's heard about a lot of stories. Is Old Shuck mostly out at night then?
She's never been aware of anyone who has seen it in the daytime.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's probably nocturnal.
Yeah, if it's an animal, it appears to be completely nocturnal. And she has heard several stories, though, that suggest that it may be active mostly near dusk and dawn. Like it seems to be most active right after dark and right before dawn. At least that's what she's heard, because she's known some other people who have claimed to have encountered it over the years. She doesn't trust some of them. She sort of made a point of sorting out which of the stories she thinks are true and which are not. Sorting out what she considers peasant superstition from the lived reality of there is a creature out there. Because to her, this is not a supernatural entity that hears you in the night and omens death.
It's a thing.
This is a creature. It's an animal or animals. She's not even convinced it's one.
That's fair.
Nephra believes that it's a population of such creatures that live in the bogs, and that the one that people have seen more recently is not the same one. It's a descendant of the one she saw.
Mason, in his story, when he told me his story took place during the day, didn't it?
Yeah, good.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So
Interesting.
She's also willing to admit that it may be that it's only the people she talked to said they met it at night, and maybe she just never heard that. In other words, she's oddly, in this sense, scientific.
I'll make
willing
mention
to accept evidence, as it were, and dismissing superstition out of hand.
I'll make mention that a small party of hunters saw it a day or two ago. During the day, no, it was Saturday, I think. During the day, at least that's what it sounded like when he described what happened to me.
Yeah, she'd never heard of someone seeing it in the daytime.
I will admit that I don't know the man, and do not know exactly. I don't drop his name, but I don't know him personally, so I'm not sure how truthful he might be.
Can I
and she'll remind you, just because she's never heard of it being out in the daytime doesn't mean that's not the case. She's only talked to a few people, and some of them are clearly unreliable.
Okay. Go.
Yep. Could I ask her? Terribly sorry to be raising such gruesome matters with you, ma'am. Does Old Shuck kill for sustenance or pleasure?
Don't know. Every
But
kill I'm aware of is an animal of some sort, so I've always assumed that it's carnivorous, that it eats. The real danger of this thing, honestly, above and beyond all else, is livestock.
Mm.
It's taken, by my understanding, it's taken cows, it's taken goats, it's taken horses. It can take a large animal.
it
Go ahead.
it takes them though, to
Yes.
feed.
Was the goat alive when it took it away?
I don't think so. I didn't hear the goat scream,
Yes.
so I think it killed it and took it, but I didn't get close enough to see.
And it was dark.
It was dark. I know it was one of our goats, and I confirmed later on that one of ours was certainly missing.
Mm.
It definitely took one of our goats and almost surely ate it. I can't imagine what else it would have done.
Does Old Shuck usually leave remains, or does he
No, none were ever found.
Not that
spirit them away?
None
said.
that I'm aware were ever found, but I've always assumed if it lives in the bogland, that anything it doesn't eat sinks into the bogs.
Mm.
Likewise, whatever scat it produces, probably the same.
Mm.
Those boglands are not a place to find things. Things sink there.
The only thing is I'm hitting on a minor not. This is me saying this is a possible clue to the mystery that the corpse it was left out. It wasn't. It didn't seem to be like
That's true. We found a bull.
Hunters,
fed
yeah.
upon.
We
It
found
had
a
been brutalized.
We found a bull. I'll give her the story. I'll tell her what Mason told me again without dropping names.
Yeah.
And the damage that was done to the boar was ripped apart and guts were kind of pulled out, but it had not been eaten or mauled by any kind of like mouth of any kind of a cat or any kind of animal.
She's
it
never
was
heard of
relatively.
that.
It was fresh.
And he saw
as
it during the
well.
day. How odd. How odd. Perhaps that gentleman can't be trusted.
Indeed.
So, what it sounds like to her is that it's behaving in a way that she's unfamiliar with.
Okay.
Which is, from her perspective, that means it's changing its behavior.
Why?
And her only thing she can think of is that over the last 2 generations, some of the locals have drained more bogland to extend their farms. So maybe its habitat has been threatened. That's the only answer she's got.
But she's never heard of any of this before we brought this to her today, right?
Precisely. But then again, she hasn't really left the house much in 20 or 30 years.
Right.
So
that's interesting.
She's really unfamiliar with these more recent developments. But what she agrees with you that is not like behavior she has heard of previously. Yeah. The only answer she has to that is habitat change. Because she can't think of another explanation as why its behavior has changed in the last couple of weeks or months. Unless it actually changed years ago and she just hadn't heard about it. Which is also, she'll admit, possible. And maybe it started doing that 10 years ago and she's only hearing about it now.
Or it's not Chuck. I mean,
or it's something else entirely.
And I've told her the whole story, like the claws with the double thing on them or whatever.
Well, she didn't get a look at its feet.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, she didn't get a look at its feet, but she did said it felt. Most people describe Old Shuck as a dog-like creature. Her experience made it feel more like a cat than a dog.
Well, you said it carried away the goat. How? Was it in its mouth? Did it walk on its back legs?
I think it was in the mouth. I did not get a look, and it was hard at that point to observe.
Yes. Yeah, yes, I understand. I'm sorry, I don't mean to seem like I'm interrogating.
No, it walked like a cat.
Okay.
Do you know how cats slink sometimes when they hunt?
Yep.
It had that feel to it. That to me, it seemed more like a cat hunting than, say, a hound. Dogs wag their tails as they run. This thing if it had a tail, and I can't say for certain it did, it was steady, so much so that I could hardly observe it. It moved lower to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So it felt to me, if I had to choose between a dog and a cat, I would say it felt more like cat than dog. Not to say it was a cat. I just say that it felt, people who describe it as a dog, I think, are wrong. I think it is more unto a cat than a dog.
Real quick, did we all introduce ourselves at the beginning of this conversation?
I assume so, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Good.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know,
sort
we're
of
just going
skipped
to
over the
skip
small
to
talk.
the stories
No,
and stuff,
I
which
sort
is
of
fine.
I sort of skipped over the small talk a bit as well.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But most than anything, because she's thrilled to have some company. I mean,
Aw.
honestly, who does she see but her own family? Very rarely do visitors come. And she'll, at some point, you'll probably catch the fact that no one she knows, other than her own family, basically, she's the last. All of her friends are long dead.
Everybody in her generation.
Yeah. I mean, she's
Can
she's outlived everyone of her generation here.
Yeah.
So everyone she
Very
grew
much.
up with is gone.
Yeah.
So, at a certain level, what you're dealing with is someone who's thrilled to talk to you, because at a certain level, she's lonely.
Yeah.
Aw. Okay.
Can we ask her if there are any other people in the nearby area still remaining who might have witnessed Old Shuck, might have any kind of additional information that we could seek out?
Not that she's aware of, but then again, she hasn't, people are hesitant to talk about it, especially the superstitious. So it's not like people come to her and tell her these things.
Yeah.
And it's not like she goes around collecting them. So it's entirely probable, but she has no idea where you would begin with that.
She's
Eventually,
just
someone would have circled back to her at some point if it had happened in the last couple of years. But she hasn't heard of it being active in the last couple of years. That's the other thing, that it can go years without being seen.
This character is fascinating. Just a living repository of a very specific, study of one creature.
Yep.
Amazing.
Yeah. Well, she's lived, here where this thing is her whole life.
What time is it?
By this point, it's getting on past 5.
Oh, all right.
If you want to be back in Thistleton before it becomes dark, you need to get going.
I'm going to definitely shake her hand before we leave and ask if it's all right if I come and visit her again sometime.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Good.
Yeah, listen, she's thrilled to have visitors. You're welcome back here anytime.
Definitely going to come back and visit her while we're up here.
Yeah.
Okay. So, back to Thistleton.
Earlier in the day, so I don't have to rush off. And then, back to Thistleton with all due haste.
No, and it makes
Checking
perfect
my
sense
watch,
there,
looking
because
at the sun.
since Old Shuck is out there, and people are being paranoid, not being on the road after dark seems wise to her too.
There's worse things out there in the sky.
That she's aware of.
I don't say that.
Yeah, but if you don't stop her, she'll also point out, she can tell you other local stories.
Oh, I'm definitely coming back. This should be fun.
Yeah,
definitely.
I definitely want to know what she knows about a Roman temple that's supposed to be around here somewhere. Anyway, but not today.
The one she was most eager to tell you there was the story of the man they call John Smoke, who apparently is a robber.
John Smoke. Oh, I want to hear that one sometime.
In other words, if you're on the road at night, supposedly, you might run into him, and he's a robber.
Oh, he's a robber. Okay.
He's violent he's a robber, and he's willing to use violence. Like, that's a good reason not to be on the road after dark. Is there's a crazy man with a gun who will murder you and take your wallet.
Hey, good to know. Good to know.
And by one version, he also has several friends who are also, basically, if John Smoke is still out there, he runs allegedly a gang of robbers who rob people on the roads at night.
It's his ghost.
Or it's a ghost, if you like, Anyway, but you'll need to cut that off for now, because she will happily tell you the full story if you let her.
Oh, I definitely will come back, because I'll hear that full
and
story.
then you'll be here after dark. So back to Thistleton then. So it's going to be a bit of a march more than a leisurely walk to get back by dark.
Yes, please.
But she'll find her way back there.
Payne's walking at a very brisk pace. We're like, What's your
Yep.
hurry? No, we
Doing
know
like
what his
this
hurry
with my
is.
arms, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a little more than 5 miles, so at a march, it'll take you about an hour to get there. And Thistleton, of course, is now even more crowded
Oh God!
as more people have been arriving.
Have the food carts showed up yet? And the
A few open food carts have started. So now,
jugglers.
by the time you guys arrive, vendors are selling roasted nuts.
Oh my God!
Vendors are selling assorted meat on skewers.
Sausage on it.
There are now people offering, walking around with jugs, offering drinks, because you can't get into the pub anymore. It's packed, out the door
Right.
now.
I'm not going back.
And
to
by
that
the way,
place.
they've also set up a number of tables outdoors. So the pub has basically expanded its seating to serve more people
that's
because
probably,
they can.
I don't know if that's legal, but yeah.
In this time period, everything's legal.
They kept pretty tight rein on the pubs, I believe, as far as what they're allowed to do.
It might not be technically legal, especially if some of those are technically on the highway. But no one is caring at this point because people are far more concerned about the ability to get a drink than the ability to enforce the law. Yeah, literally nobody
want to get
cares.
under a roof. Heading for Sir George's house.
Anything else to be done this evening?
Yes. I'd like to find Sir George, inform him that we think we found the lost temple.
Okay.
And give him
that will make
instructions. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that will make him very happy to know that. And after the fight, he's going to make a point of taking some men.
I'm going to let him know there's people living, or not living, but somebody seems to have been there before us. And they seem to have set up camp there. I just tell him everything that we found. I'm not going to aim at Boyle or Michael. I'm not going to name names because I don't know for sure it's them. But I'm going to let them know, there's fighting mats down there. There was a candle. There's wine.
Somebody
and
was
water.
there, but you're not giving up any names at this point.
I don't know for sure it was them. And I don't want to implicate
and you're not going to speculate.
No. But
Gotcha.
But I will describe it to him as best I can that evening.
Okay. Anything else to be done tonight?
Does he have any Latin books? Where I could look up VSLM?
Anyone who is there who wants to may make a library use roll to see if you can find a Latin dictionary.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Library.
I
failed.
Oh my God.
Damn it.
Yeah, I failed.
I missed by 3.
No luck?
Zero.
Illingsworth found one. I'll let the others know.
I got an extreme success.
Nice.
Hard success.
Okay.
Find all the Latin books.
With an extreme success, you will find a Latin word guide. Actually, 2 texts. One is a Latin word guide. It's a medieval word guide. So that might be less useful to you. But the second is a dictionary.
Yes.
This one built on classical sources. And with an extreme success, you will actually be able to sort that out. VSLM, best guess, given where you found it, that it's a temple, is probably Votum Solvit Libens Merito. That is to say, Flavius Blandinus, the trainer, has gladly and deservedly fulfilled his vow. In other words, it's an offering. He made a promise to Nodens. Nodens kept the promise, and he left an offering as a thank you. It's very Roman. Religion is transactional. He wanted something from Nodens. Nodens delivered him the something. He left a grateful offering in exchange for Nodens having come through for him. What it doesn't tell you is what he prayed for and what Nodens gave him. But whatever it was, he got it. He was very happy with the service Nodens provided. He would have given this is a 5-star review.
Yeah.
Okay. Does he have any books? How long does this take? Can we only look up one thing tonight before it's like bedtime?
Well, anyone who failed is going to get nothing else out of the library tonight.
Okay. Fair enough.
With an extreme success, Who got the extreme success?
Will Illingsworth.
So Illingsworth found that quickly.
Ooh.
So
I got a
there's
hard
other
success.
things,
Oh.
and with a hard success likewise. So there's other things you guys might do. Any of you who failed the library use roll, you're going to get nothing else accomplished really this evening, unless you want to really stay up late.
No.
I'm going to bed. Bye.
Yep.
Is there any way to try to get one of the successors to look up something else for me?
Yeah, if they want. You can turn them onto something else.
Can you guys look up Nodens? He's obviously Roman, so it'd be in some kind of Roman book about the Roman gods. See if you can find anything.
Once again,
I'm going to my room.
See what you can dig up. Okay.
And I'm going to read up on that book of pugilism that Miss Ambrose lent me.
I got a regular success of 24.
Okay. So, and about Mr. Baker?
I'll look up your god, Noden.
Okay.
No demons.
So, any luck on your part?
No, I was going to use the hard success for that.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, you have to.
No, it's okay
You
because
have to,
you got the extreme success, so we'll roll with that one. That's fine.
Oh, fair. My
We'll
bad.
just roll it over. That'll do. So Nodens is not a Roman god; he's Celtic, apparently. And yet, just a few years ago, and that's why it's actually you'll find this in more like a magazine than anything. Just a few years ago, in 1805, Charles Bathurst excavated a site in Lydney Park and found the first Nodens inscriptions. As in, the Romans apparently adopted the worship of Nodens, because the name itself is Celtic, it's not Roman, it's not Latin. But the Latin inscriptions found at the Lydney Park site suggest that the Romans saw this god and went, okay, this one's cool, we're adding it. You know how the Romans do. Sometimes they find a god they like and they just, ours now. So they did. This is the site you guys have found would be the second known such site. So the Lydney Park one was at this point when you guys found that was the only one known.
Okay. I did mention that to Sir George. I probably brought up the name Nodens because it was written all over the place.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, and while Bathurst is uncertain where the name comes from, the Lydney Park site also seems to equate in one inscription Nodens with Silvanus, a Roman hunting god. So the Romans basically not only adapted this god, they apparently fit him into what they understood. Which implies that the temple you guys are working with was probably originally Celtic and rebuilt and expanded by the Romans. In other words, it was probably a Celtic site first.
The Celts didn't make buildings like this, though, right?
No, the building is Roman.
Okay.
But the Celtics, the site, they probably chose the site because it was originally a site of Celtic worship.
Okay. Do they tell us that
The Romans weren't fond. The Romans weren't fond necessarily of building through bogs like that. At a certain level, they'd be more wise to go around than build a berm and go through. So part of that road may have been to take advantage of that site
for the temple. Okay. Do they let us know that night?
If they want to.
Do you guys want to let us know? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you come find us. I'm reading Miss Ambrose's pugilism pamphlet. I've got to familiarize myself with the rules for tomorrow. At least enough of them.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, I just said good luck.
Yep.
Gonna need it. Do I know what time this thing is tomorrow?
The fight is going to be at noon.
Okay.
Okay, so once everybody has gone to bed, I'm going to need a power roll from Ms. Ambrose and Mr. Sand. Just those two.
Mr.
Sand?
Mr. Salt?
Yes.
Oh.
Or Salt. Sorry, Mr. Salt.
Mr. Sand!
I did, didn't I? Sorry.
Graham's got a new nickname.
Am I excused because you used the wrong powder?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
Curses.
Hard success.
Excellent.
I like Mr. Sand a little bit more than Mr. Salt. He can
Mr.
be the
Sand is
Sand
nice.
Man.
Sand
Yeah.
Man.
That's okay. We can leave it as it is. How'd you do on that
Holy
power
hell,
roll?
That's a regular success.
Okay. So both of you, you probably won't notice till morning, but both of you wake up around 3 a.m. feeling a little sore. With a regular success, you know you were having a dream in which you got in a fight. With a hard success, you dreamed you were in a fight. You were winning.
Do I know who with?
You couldn't see your opponent, but
Okay.
whoever he was, his arms were very long, rubbery and fluid.
Okay.
The fight was taking place on what you're pretty sure was like a stage. And there were clearly people watching, but you couldn't get a good look at them. As if the light was behind them, so when you looked outward, all you saw was shadows. You were clearly winning, too. Like, despite the fact that your opponent had greater reach, your superior technique was winning the fight. And when you wake up, you feel, honestly, a little sore. Like the way you feel when you've just finished a round of exercise.
How odd.
Yeah. Problem is, neither of you is going to be able to get back to sleep easily. Because you also both have a bit of adrenaline going.
Yeah.
Like, there's to a certain extent, if you didn't know it was a dream, it would be easy to think you actually were in a fight just now.
Mm-hmm. Salt is going to throw on his jacket and then just sort of go outside with a lantern and walk around for a bit to get the adrenaline out.
Okay. At this hour, there are still a few people up drinking. Further out, there's still a party going on. Because there are people who will party all night. So you can, you'll pass by people. Some of them will offer you a drink. They'll wave at you. In other words, it's a thing. So you can walk the adrenaline off like that.
Yeah. Can I, just for my own curiosity, could I have Salt walk up to the closest forested area and just sort of, out of curiosity, peer in for a bit?
Okay.
Hope and catch a glance. Maybe. Just maybe.
Well, you can make a spot hidden roll if you want to.
Yeah.
Old
See
shucks.
if there's anyone or anything out there.
Old shucks are coming.
Yeah, you never know.
And he wants to fight us in one-on-one combat.
Failure.
Yeah, no. Nobody out there. At least nothing you can see.
Okay.
There's a part of you that thinks you should be sticking your nose in the woods should be more frightening than it is at this hour. It's not.
Interesting.
And then
I'm going to turn around and head back.
Okay.
Fair. I think I'm probably going to do something kind of similar and get out, and I guess I can't really jog in a dress, so I'll just kind of do a little hop step and go to the edge of the woods and punch a tree.
Okay, so you're going to do a little training, as it were.
Yeah.
Okay, you should make yourself a fighting brawl roll. Fighting brawl.
Hell yeah, finally.
A crit fail. Breaks
my time to shine.
But this whole weekend is your time to shine. It's all about boxing.
True. It just regular success.
Okay. So you work through, technique, basically. It's a little shadow boxing.
Yeah.
And it feels good. And then you get to make a sanity roll.
Frick.
Also, don't forget to mark your improvement check.
You're so right. How did you know that I forgot?
I've been dating you for 9 years.
That's so true. So true.
That's love right there.
Mhm.
Absolute fail.
So you lose 1 point. And the reason for that is because as you're working through shadow boxing, you pull off a series of punches, and then it clicks. You've never done that before.
Oh fuck!
It's from
But you saw those on the wall.
Mhm.
No, 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 no.
So that's just 1 point of sanity loss. Maybe you just you did study it, and maybe it's a dream.
That's true.
But it felt you pulled it off nicely. It's a useful technique. It's a nice combo.
It's good.
You can add that to your repertoire.
Maybe it's good.
No. Doom. She's doomed.
There's the unsettling moment where you realize you never practiced that technique before, and it comes too easy.
Like it wasn't her, pretty much.
Like you've practiced it for years. Like it comes with the same fluidity that moves you've used for years. And you know enough about training and practice to know that ain't quite right.
No. Yeah, I'm gonna shake out my arms like, ugh.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going back. I don't like this. Okay.
And then morning. And some of you might sleep in a little bit. Of course, people are by early morning, people are up and moving. Vendors are up and working. Entertainers who were largely working through the night are probably still asleep, or are waiting for crowds to develop.
Does Salt get up by the time I'm up? Is he waiting to dress?
That's an excellent question.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Well,
Salt,
did you ever go back to sleep last night?
If Salt thinks he can wake up on time, he will go back to sleep. If he thinks that he would sleep in, just because
you might. You might.
Then he's just going to take it.
Once you've kicked the adrenaline, if you sleep, you'll probably want to sleep for real.
Then he's not going to sleep because the worst thing would be getting started on his day late.
Yeah, good bet you'd oversleep.
I would not let the doctor dress himself.
Right.
Absolutely not.
Dear Lord,
so
Salt.
You're there in the morning. So yeah, he's in the morning. He's there in the morning.
You look like hell.
My apologies, doctor.
Did you go out drinking last night?
No, actually, I had a dream, and it roused me far too early.
Oh, what was the dream? Tell me.
I had a dream that I was dueling with a long-armed eel-like man.
Ugh,
in proportion, in the way he moved his arms, I'd say, on a stage, and I was not sure. And then I woke up and I felt sore, and I think I might have been thrashing around in my sleep.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm terribly sorry, Salt. Yes, did you get some breakfast before you came up?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Got some mash.
Would you mind finding the others and seeing what their plans are for breakfast for us this morning? And at least Baker and Illingsworth. I'm not sure. Miss Ambrose, I believe, is in Lord. It's Sir George. I've been calling him Lord George, so I would have not. I would have called him Sir George. Lord Crichton's tent, his pavilion.
Yeah, that's where she's staying.
Yes.
I could see that an invitation for lunch is sent to her right away, sir.
Oh, well, it'd have to be make it brunch. Make it brunch, why don't you? Because we'll the next fight's at noon. We can have brunch together. Send one to all three of them.
Now, how are the rest of you doing this morning? Two of you slept okay.
Yes, I think I slept pretty good. So yeah, I'm doing all right.
Okay. Anything to be done before breakfast or at breakfast then? There's to be another fight at noon, another exhibition fight.
Yeah, I probably just anticipation for the fight for the most part.
Okay, so you're doing that. So nothing important to be done.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
Mr. Baker.
Maybe helping calm Mr. Payne down because I know he seems to be worried about being a presenter in this upcoming fight.
Oh, I'm probably still looking at that pamphlet, just making sure I'm familiar with how this is supposed to
You
go.
said the thing was at noon.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of heading over earlier just to see Michael and if there's anything odd there.
Oh, that's right. Nobody knows who's fighting today, do they?
Actually,
has Kreiner told anybody?
Well, we know it's going to be Gem Strong.
Well, I know
it's going
that.
to be a gloved exhibition.
And Miss Ambrose knows that. But was it was that told?
Everybody knows that.
Okay.
Yeah, that it's going to be the Gem Strong is going to be doing an exhibition.
Okay.
What he didn't indicate was who his opponent would be. That's the surprise Kreiner has been sitting on.
If it's Michael, that's bad.
Did he tell you? Wait a minute. Did
he never
tell
told
Ambrose
me
who the opponent was?
He didn't tell Ambrose either. Gemstrong
I
kept it to
think he
himself.
wanted to keep the surprise, and I was like, okay, that's fine, as long as there's like somebody scheduled.
I thought someone came up to Ambrose saying that. I thought he wanted to fight her.
Gemstrong has
Someone is fighting me later.
Yeah. Gemstrong told her that he's arranged for another lady to show up, a Miss Weather.
Oh, okay.
Miss somebody or other.
But that's not today.
But she was supposed to arrive yesterday, but she hasn't arrived yet.
Yeah. We're expecting a Miss Wilkinson.
Yes.
Yeah. So
okay.
So she knows. She knew in advance about Gemstrong, but nobody knows who he's. Oh, there's Kitty.
Who's gonna fight?
Nobody knows who and this exhibition is actually. And I would have told them that as they're going to be, it's just an exhibition. It's legal. They'll be using gloves.
Yes. Yeah. Because technically, this is an exhibition of the art of self-defense, not a competitive match.
Right.
Realistically, that is simply a legal dodge. This is a competitive match.
Yeah.
Okay, so when we get together for brunch, so we all have some food on our stomach before the fight.
Yep.
Around 10:30. And Salt's there and everything. Well, shit, there's no reason to bring up anything. Because I would just chat and small talk.
Would I notice
like shit,
if
guys.
Ambrose? Yeah, I look like shit.
Yeah.
Would I notice
Is Ambrose look tired? Sorry, I'm
sorry.
Well, we don't know what else is Miss Ambrose doing.
So she went back she tried to go back to sleep. So she probably has slept in and would be the last person to join you guys.
Okay.
She just kind of looks like.
She looks like shit.
Be tired.
Dear Lord, Miss Ambrose, are you all right?
No.
What's the matter?
No.
Are you sick?
No, I don't think so. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Have you been sleeping well?
Sort of.
Do you have any allergies?
Such a good question.
I started asking this random doctor questions on trying to figure out what's wrong with her. I listen to an answer and I just move on to the next question if it's not a substantial answer.
Yeah.
If she goes maybe or sort of, I just move on to the next thing because I'm assuming that's a no.
Okay, well, if you're being honest about it, the only thing you can do is you didn't get much sleep.
I mean,
I don't know if you're telling me anything else, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I woke up very early from a dream. I was particularly sore, so I thought to get some energy out, and I kept remembering the fighting moves, and it just like moved through my body. It was very odd.
You remembered the fighting moves? What do you mean?
The ones that were inscribed.
You remembered them? Like you remembered seeing them?
But my body remembered them more than my brain.
Could you please elucidate on that a bit? I'm not quite...
I would love to. I don't know if I can.
Well, what did you dream about? You said this dream woke you up.
Yes. I was fighting with somebody.
I look at Salt and look back at her.
I couldn't get a clear picture of the visage. I was winning, though, so that's important.
And then you woke up sore, as if you'd...
I did.
Huh. I'm going to just glance at Salt and then glance back at her.
Mm.
How strange. And then your
Yes.
body remembers what fighting moves.
Yes.
Well, I pull a pamphlet out. Some of the ones that are in here, there's 3 in the back. They're fairly rudimentary, I feel.
I appreciate it. No, not those ones. I'm quite familiar with those. It's the ones that we saw in the ruins.
Kevin,
Yes.
the ones that
Familiar
studied...
with them?
The ones...
It's my pamphlet!
The ones that... The only ones that examined the walls carefully were Ambrose and Salt, correct?
That's correct, yes. They're the ones who also made the most sense of what was there.
I look at Salt again, and I raise my eyebrows, like...
At this point, Salt has put 2 points together. His brain churning on this as he just sort of mumbles. There were sleeping mats in the chamber.
No, those are wrestling mats. Those are fighting mats.
They also could have been used for sleeping, though. Oh. I mean, they're mats for fighting.
Do you mind telling Salt? Do you mind telling everyone what happened?
Also, if people slept there, they might have just brought a bedroll or a sack with them and then taken it away when they woke up.
Oh, that's true.
That's the kind of thing like a soldier carries that with him. Mm-hmm. Would people who are planning on camping carry a bedroll and then take it with them? Yeah. Why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Could you, Salt, tell the others the dream you had, if you don't mind? Is
I relay the dream in as much detail as I can.
Yeah. It feels familiar, but you don't have enough detail.
Just a moment.
What's in common is that both of you were the dream in both cases was you were involved in a fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand up. Salt, I'm assuming, is like standing somewhere nearby to act his part, and I want to just look in his face very intently for like 20 seconds.
Oh my! What's happening?
Are his eyes a little further apart, or is his nose?
Make yourself a medicine roll.
Okay.
Oh my god!
I'm about to do it to you too, so be ready. Fuck! I failed. I'm gonna burn 5
quarter of a millimeter
to make that a success.
Okay. Oh my god.
Luck. 5. Okay. That's lower than I want it to be. So that's a success. Just.
Okay. There's no visible changes that you can see in the sense that his eyes have not migrated, his skull hasn't changed shape.
Right.
However,
is his hair starting to come out? Go ahead, sorry.
His hair seems to be the same, but
okay.
There is some around his left eye. There's some micro bruising.
I'm getting a very close look, an uncomfortably close look.
It honestly looks like a healing bruise. Like imagine if someone punched him in the eye several days ago.
What happened to your eye? Salt? Did you bang your head?
You of course have failed to notice this because it hurts. It does not hurt. It does not affect you. It's literally the kind of thing you can't see because it's your own eye. And there's no pain, there's no discomfort, there's no swelling. It's doing literally nothing.
Could I have not a microscope, a magnifying glass in my pocket?
If you like.
Sure,
you could have a microscope. Well, I don't know if you brought a microscope with you.
Not a microscope, just a magnifying glass. I pull out. It just happened to be in my vest pocket.
You probably own a microscope.
Yeah, I definitely do. It's not with me. It's back home. I'm gonna more carefully observe the micro bruising. So no one has hit you. It didn't hit you in the eye a few years ago, a few days ago. Salt.
It would be very consistent with that. That if someone had punched him in the eye last week,
you've got a bruise here.
I've don't experience. I haven't had any kind of interaction like that for quite a while, Doctor.
Oh, how odd. I'm going to walk over to Miss Ambrose and examine her face fairly closely. Not like in her face yet, but I want to see if she's got any of these symptoms. Do you want another medicine check?
You can ride the first one, and the answer seems to be no.
She looks completely normal.
Yep.
It's ready to punch you.
I'm just looking. I've got probably got the magnifying glass still in my hand, but I'm just leaning forward and just examining her face. You can see very carefully for about 20 seconds.
There's a commotion taking place outside.
Oh. Let's go investigate.
You look fine.
Yeah.
Really?
People are gathered by the road. And there's what looks like a parade coming.
Parade. Uh-oh.
Okay, it turns out it's not actually a parade. It's a group of
It's
people
always
marching in front of a coach.
Ooh, okay.
Some of the people are like blowing noisemakers. One of them is carrying a flag. How much do you guys? Actually, an education roll will help here.
Cool, coolio.
To see what the flag is.
Oh, I'm not very well
Education
educated.
I could do.
Killer success.
Regular success.
Okay.
There's my
Any
education.
any success will tell you that flag is the arms of the Brewers Guild of London.
No wonder everyone's so happy. Oh, the Brewers are here.
That makes sense.
But those of you with enough points in fighting, like say Miss Ambrose, no, this is not the Brewers are here. The man in that coach is almost certainly George Ingleston.
Ooh.
They call him the Brewer because he is a brewer. We would consider him a top-ranked boxer. In other words, those are his fans. This is not a parade. Those are his fans.
His Corinthians.
Escorting him. Yeah, escorting him into Thistleton. He's no doubt he's Professor Strong's opponent today.
Well, no doubt they need more beer for all these people.
Yeah,
That's my take on the whole thing.
He has not come. Yeah, he hasn't come to make beer.
That's my take. I see the Brewers Guild. I don't know shit about boxing.
Yeah.
Oh,
his quarter flag is
Hold
the
on.
arms of the Brewers Guild.
What'd you say, Soren?
I was saying. Oh, I don't think he's going to. Okay.
I just
What?
quietly whisper in the doctor's ear, explaining.
Oh, you explained. Somebody actually explains. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that so much.
I'm just gonna give up.
Callista never explains anything to me. She just lets it
I'm
ride.
like, little children want to spend
This is true.
older.
Oh. So he's good, you say?
Yes,
Very
quite. Lots of fans.
Yeah, this procession has probably made its way all the way from London.
Failed my intelligence check. Do not make the connection between who Stern is going to fight today.
Yep.
Interesting.
But I was just thinking that. So
Yeah,
I'm going to say I made my intelligence check.
yeah. Well, they said.
Right.
Okay.
You know that Flood said,
So-
Crichton said that he'd arranged something big that was going to attract a lot of attention.
No,
Yeah.
I don't
He's-
I don't connect the dots yet.
He's
So-
brought
I'm not
in
that smart.
a famous boxer to challenge Strong.
And yes,
He's
so
done a good job.
So he's going to Dr. Payne, is that the man you're going to be the corner man for?
No, I'll be the quarterman for Mr. Stern. Oh.
Yeah, that's his opponent.
I give Illingsworth
Yeah,
a
now-
little chummy bump on his arm.
No.
I see what you're saying.
Now he works it out.
Yes. Oh, I'll wave at him as they pass by us.
Okay, he's what he's done is now he's opened the carriage door.
Mhm.
He's leaning out and waving to supporters and fans.
Yeah.
There are people flying, with colored ribbons in his colors. He has fans, and this is a
Corinthians.
well. Corinthians refers generally to the set of people who enjoy boxing.
Oh,
These
okay.
are
I thought that was
particularly
fans.
Ingleston supporters. Yeah. Well, fans of boxing in general. So there's an overlap here, but the people with his colors, they're specifically supporters of him. So the difference between like enjoying baseball and rooting for the Dodgers.
Fair enough.
So people who root for the Dodgers are a
Okay.
subset of people who enjoy baseball. Yeah, in other
Blue
words,
Jays
people,
is that what you
Corinthians.
said?
Yeah, a lot of people are. Corinthians are people who enjoy sport. Then there's a subset of those who are supporters, particularly of George Ingleston.
What are they called?
So we'll be rooting. They don't have a particular
There's
name.
no. Okay,
They'll be-
I didn't know if there was a term
Yeah.
for them or not.
They'll be rooting for him in the battle against Jem Strong.
Ah, fair enough.
Strong also has fans who will be rooting on his side.
Stern, isn't it? Jem Stern.
Or Stern, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got fans too.
Oh,
Oh,
name.
Jem Stern.
Yeah.
Lots of names.
Yeah. A lot of names.
Is he a big guy? Does he look like a tough guy?
Ingleston is particularly noticed for his size.
Okay,
He stands about 6'4",
that's a big guy.
and
Alright.
yeah, he has, in modern terms, the thing you would notice right away is he has the advantage of reach.
Long
Oh.
arms.
Stern is only about 5'10".
Do they look rubbery?
Not particularly, but
Okay,
he's
good.
definitely, even if his arms are not rubbery and like deep on, like he still has a reach advantage. His arms are definitely longer than Stern's.
Have we finished
But
brunch?
if you like, yeah.
Okay.
Outside, of course, the people are preparing the double ring.
Yeah, I'm gonna head
People
over
are
there.
already gathering to get spaces to stand to watch. Now,
Yeah.
some of Stern's supporters are gathering and chanting his name.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna want to get up near the ring. I want to get
Yeah.
a good viewing
You're going to want to
area.
move now if you want. If you want
Yeah.
He
a
wants
place
blood
to
on
front,
him.
you're going to want to move now.
I not necessarily want blood on me, but
I might want some.
There won't be blood.
Well,
They're using gloves.
Yeah, there'll be less blood. Also, remember you can't get that close because there's that second ring where men
Oh,
with
yeah,
clubs
yeah.
will stand to keep
Yes.
people
Oh,
from rushing
yeah.
the inner ring.
I'm
Yeah,
more
because
concerned
that.
for Dr. Payne at this point. So
Oh, that's so nice.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna look for Stern. I'm gonna go look for Jem Stern because I'm his corner man, right?
Yeah,
One of
you'll
them.
find him. You'll find him in a tent near the ring. He is at the moment
Got my medical
sitting
bag.
on a little stool. He's happy to see you. Welcomes you in. He's sipping on beef broth,
Warm or cold?
cold.
Oh.
Delicious.
ew.
Yeah, that doesn't sound terribly appealing.
Yeah,
I'll
he's
ask him why he's sipping on cold beef broth.
because it's good for the muscles.
Oh,
In modern terms, he's loading up on some protein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know shit about boxing. What do these people know?
Yeah. Although from a medical perspective, eating, consuming some meat is not bad for for performing any exercise.
Yeah.
Good for
When
any
you're
kind
about to
of
do
stressful
something
physical
strenuous,
activity.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that it makes, from a medical perspective, makes perfect sense. He's putting in some meat in his body because he's about to do something strenuous.
But eating actual beef could get him bloated or something.
Exactly. So he's sipping at broth instead.
I've got my medical bag with me.
Kind of smart in
Nice.
that sense.
Yeah.
He'll introduce you to Mr. Townley, who will be his bottle holder.
Okay. Townley bottle holder.
Mhm.
Did I read up about that in Miss Ambrose's pamphlet?
That's the other. He will also work. The bottle holder is the primary cornerman.
Okay.
He will hold a water bottle so that the fighters can take a drink between rounds.
Okay.
Townley will also serve to support him, and if Stern needs to sit so that you can look at him, the simplest way to do that is Townley will take a knee and basically Stern and let Stern lean on him.
Okay. All right. I'm going to do a very brief examination of Stern before the match begins, just checking his heart rate and looking at his eyes, making sure they're focused. Just some basic, boring, general stuff.
He's
sure
in good shape.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
And Mr. Townley is now helping him put his gloves on.
Okay.
By this point, of course, the rest of you are going to get a good place to stand.
Yeah, we're sold.
Betting, of course, is going heavy right now.
Mm.
And once again, those of you who want to maintain your reputation are going to need to be willing to engage in at least some betting.
Yeah, yeah.
Is anybody approaching me about betting?
No.
Around Stern? All right.
There's no one else in the tent.
Okay.
It's you, Townley, and Stern. They've set up this little tent essentially to give Stern a little place to prepare.
Did anybody approach me?
And those of you outside will notice another little tent has been set up on the other side, where Ingolston and his seconds have gone. Yeah, in other words, the last hour before the fight, the fighters are get a little private time to get ready.
All right.
If no one approached you about betting, it's because no one had a chance to do so.
Oh, well.
You were at brunch, and then you went right to the tent.
Yeah, that's fair.
So nobody really had a shot to stop you and ask if you wanted to gamble. But for those of you outside, there is a lot of betting going on.
I'll probably, say if approached or whatever, I'll make a modest or whatever.
Yep, make some bets.
Make some bets. Yeah, for
Good God.
Stern or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
You will also notice around this point that a couple of minutes after Ingolston exits his carriage,
I won't see this.
at that point, a woman exits the carriage. She'd been sitting in the carriage for several more minutes.
Odd.
She'd been basically waiting for the crowds to disperse.
Oh.
Ms. Ambrose, you'll recognize her.
Yes.
That's Eliza Wilkinson.
Oh.
Yay!
She's arrived much more quietly, but there she is.
Uh-oh.
Can I
But
wave
with
to her?
Hiddleston.
Yeah, she'll notice you there and make her way over to where you are.
Yay!
Say hi, that sort of thing. And, basically ask you about what's been set up. Like she heard that you guys would be able to do an exhibition bout, and that if you were okay with that, so she's only learning this now that she's arrived.
Right. Yes. I'll give her a little bit of rundown at least as far as I know.
Okay. So you'll fill her in on what's happened. At least, the part of it that's open here, the visible part.
Yeah.
Okay. So by that point, this fight is pretty much getting ready to begin.
Yay!
And the two fighters will emerge from their tents. The crowd is, of course, crazy over this. People are shouting, cheering, heckling. There are several points where shoving matches break out in the crowd. So occasionally people will have to sort of be separated. Andy, if you're saying something, you're on mute.
No, just talking to myself.
Okay. So it's already, those of you in the crowd, it's already getting pushy and shovey. Chippy, as they would say about a football game.
Right.
Where people are perfectly happy to be shoving one another around. Those of you in the crowd are welcome to make a spot hidden roll.
Sure.
Oh, no, I failed, I'm pretty sure.
What the hell's my spot hidden?
Oh, yeah, that's still stealth. But I still failed. It was teetering on the 10s and then shifted to the 70s.
Failure for me. Failure.
Okay.
I
Any
got
luck, anybody?
hard success.
I
Hard
just got
success.
regular success.
Okay. With a regular success, you will notice your friend Boyle in the crowd.
Okay.
He is near the front. He's wearing a different hat than you saw him wearing yesterday. So he's trying to be a little anonymous by wearing a broad brimmed hat. Makes him a little less visible. On the other hand, you will notice him. With a hard success, you'll also notice something else. Boyle is watching certain people more carefully than others.
Can I spot what he's looking at?
Yeah. With a hard success, you can see he's looking at a particular man whose name you don't know.
Okay.
He's a youngish man. He's standing about 12 rows back. And as you watch, Boyle makes his way backward, so he's losing his good spot to go speak with the man he was observing. Any of you who want to, who are in the crowd, can make either a listen or a stealth roll.
I would like to make
eavesdrop or get close without being seen, and then listen that way.
I would like to make a listen roll.
Salt, don't leave me.
I'll listen.
I'll
No.
try.
I would like to push by getting closer to the point of if I fail, I am definitely going to be noticed.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
And Soren, how'd you do?
I ain't hearing shit. I got 80.
Well, you have a really good spot at the front, and kind of don't want to give it up.
Yeah, I'm like, ugh, if I have to move.
Yeah, because moving, and that's the thing, is that Boyle was willing to give up his good spot to speak with this man.
Yeah.
How'd you do?
Hard success.
Yeah.
Get it.
Okay. So, as you move closer and listen, you can hear Boyle saying to him, I think you'd do really well with me. Excuse me. And the other man says, why? Why me? I mean, I got, 2 fights behind me? You really think I'm good enough? This young man is clearly incredulous that Boyle would be speaking to him. And Boyle says, yeah, I see something in you.
Mm.
If you trust me, I can make you something. You could be a champion. The man says, I gotta think about it, and I probably should talk to my mom. Okay, says Boyle, you do that. So he's trying to recruit this man.
Save him. Save him, Salt.
Can I, as they're speaking, can I try and dig a little deeper into his words? Like, what is he coming at this from the perspective of like a boxing coach, like genuinely looking for new talent, or is there something darker to his implication?
Well, it's on the one hand, this very much is a coach who sees something, but what does he see in a fighter who says he only has 2 local fights under his belt?
Yeah.
What does Boyle mean when he says, I see something in you?
Yeah, would it be possible to dig into that with, say, a psychology roll?
Sure.
Just trying to like read between the lines a little bit.
Yeah.
You would be my
that
monster.
Is also a success.
He's honest about that, but when he says, I see something in you, he does not mean this man's record as a fighter. What he means is the thick skull, the slightly broader eyes.
No.
This man has some of the early stages of that already. That's what he sees. He sees the physiological traits, not this man's experience as a fighter.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do the other 3, or I think Ambrose and Baker noticed this as well, right? Did they see Salt kind of unobtrusively go over and get real close and probably can hear every word they're saying?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So everybody will know Salt is on that. But yeah, that's what he's talking about. Now, the problem is you don't know who this man is.
Yeah.
Is he local?
Probably.
Don't think you've seen him before.
How's he dressed?
But then again, there's so many people here.
Yeah.
His clothing is mostly lower class. His coat is a bit threadbare. His hat is clearly old and beaten. He's not rich. So if he's a local, okay, that. If he's if he came here from elsewhere, either he came with another party, maybe he even arrived with Engliston supporters.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Never mind. I'm not there.
Yeah. So no one's met this man so far, but now you know who he is, so you could talk to him, see if anyone knows him, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So now you've got a face.
That's good.
Interesting.
Meantime, the preliminaries are now beginning. So the 2 fighters enter the ring, choose their sides, tie their flags off to the ropes. And now this is a fever pitch now. People are eager for the fight to begin. Lord Kreiner himself, incidentally, is serving as the referee. Steps into the middle, explains or introduces, I should say, the fighters, and then introduces gives them to their corners, and then gets things started. And the crowd loses its shit. This is the sort of thing they came for.
I'm right next to the ring, right? Like inside the beater area.
You and Mr. Townley. Yeah, you and Mr. Townley are inside or between the first and second ring. So you're outside the ring, the actual ring, and inside the second ring, where people are not allowed to go for under threat of being clubbed by large men with clubs. whose job is to literally club people who attempt to approach the ring.
Did Salt return the club the other day, or has he still got it tucked away somewhere?
That's a good question. You stole the man's club the other day, so you have a club.
Yes.
Yeah.
I kept it.
Yeah.
I
so
earned
you have a proper club. Huh? Yeah, I don't think he ever got it back.
Excuse me, I have a check mark in Intimidate that tells me that I earned that club, actually.
Yeah, I think you did. It's yours now. If he wants it back, he knows where you're staying.
Excellent. All right.
You know,
hey, that's
I'll
very
add
much
my
a case
character
of you.
sheet later.
Yeah, listen, if you want it back, you know exactly where I am. You are welcome to come try to get it at any time.
True.
You know what? Thank you for pointing this out. I'm going to open up my Call of Cthulhu Keeper Handbook and go to the weapons section, specifically add a club.
Yeah, how big a club? Yep. Is this like a D6 club or a D8 club?
It's probably a
like
D6. It's a wooden club. It's about... No, it's a more what we would think of as a baton.
Truncheon? Okay.
Yeah.
Baton, yeah.
Yeah, the kind of thing used by police. The kind of thing used by policemen.
Sorry to interrupt that, but the thought came to me, and I was like, I
really
want to know if Salt kept the club.
It was an excellent question.
Yeah.
Now, how are things going here? We'll need the dice for a moment. And how is Mr. Stern doing? Not so great.
Oh.
Oh no!
Whoops.
But it's gloved. He's not like puking blood and everything, right?
Not well either. Yeah, no. So early on, both fighters are simply taking each other's measure. And the crowd is now calming down as the fighters basically jab, test, that sort of thing. They'll even move a little laterally, which is odd.
They just stand and just go,
yeah.
Right? Yeah, that's
well. That's why choosing your corner. That's why choosing your corner is important, because as the fight goes on, one fighter is going to be looking into the sun.
Who got the good corner?
Stern did.
Yeah.
So the longer the fight goes on, the more the advantage is going to swing in his direction, because Ingleston is facing more toward the west, which means if this fight goes on to the point where the sun goes past its midday, then Ingleston is going to be dealing with more glare, making it harder for him to see his opponent. So this will go on. The first couple of rounds will go on for several minutes at a time, with both fighters. And at one point, both fighters will actually, because it's a demonstration, theoretically, both fighters will actually retire to their corners voluntarily, like both agreeing essentially, we're going to take a break now. In other words, we agree to end this round, because a round ends when a fighter is knocked down. But if both by agreement decide we're going to end, and they do. So this is in part a demonstration of the technique of fighting.
Yeah.
And the thing is, at the moment, you're also not seeing any of those other moves. And I know some of you are keeping an eye out for that, to see if you see that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So
if there's anything similar to Michael, I didn't study the mosaic, so
yeah. Also,
just it's the
sort of thing. Yeah, it's the sort of thing that you don't have much experience in. It's really those who are better, who have more experience with this sort of thing.
I mainly just watch and see if Stern gets injured badly.
Yep. So as we move into the middle part of the fight, Stern much better. Ingleston, that's probably going to end it right there.
Oh no!
Oh,
that'll disappoint some people.
Oh no!
So in the 8th round,
93.
Oh damn!
Stern has been reaching, throwing, probably wearing himself out a bit, and Stern has been playing mostly defense. And then in the 8th round, Stern just explodes into action, closing distance, delivering a wave of punches, and Ingleston goes down hard.
Oh dear! How hard?
He gets up hard enough that his corner man comes in to help him. Well, once he gets back to the corner. In the 9th round, it's becoming clear that the advantage has definitely shifted towards Stern. Now Stern begins attacking. And Ingleston's reach is no longer as much of an advantage, as Stern has figured it out and is closing distance and working from very close. Gut punches, short jabs.
Yeah, say he's got him hurt enough where he's more using his arms for defense than...
Yeah, which means his reach is no longer an advantage. And in the 11th round, Ingleston does not get back up. He stays down. And Lord Crichton will end the fight at that point, with Stern the winner.
How bad is Ingleston?
Yay!
Can I tell from
Ingleston is one of
distance?
his eyes is almost closed.
Okay.
Uh,
Nothing
he is
life-threatening, though, doesn't look like?
he's dripping blood from his mouth.
Okay.
That's
No
fine.
doubt some internal bleeding from the number of body punches he took.
Walk it off.
Okay.
But that's what you get in a game like this. That's how
Ah.
this works. The crowd, half the crowd, of course, are ecstatic.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of Ingleston's followers are disappointed. Some of them willing and able to get in people's faces, so some shoving will take place. Those of you who are in the crowd
Oh, boy.
are going to want to make either a dex or a strength roll.
Oh.
Strength
I
for me.
Want to stay away from any sort of either calamity or potential injury or some such, because people are pushing and shoving each other. There's anger.
I'm a big guy though too.
Yep.
Regular
If you want to
success for me.
so if you want to hold your ground, you could also use size. If you just
Extreme.
want to be like, I'm big, I stand
Well,
here.
I mean,
Extreme
yeah.
success?
Say
You're fine.
either strength
Regular
or my size both have the same number. So, and I rolled an extreme success for either one.
So
So,
you guys-
What does it look like then, Aaron?
You guys are good.
yeah, he's standing his ground. He's standing his ground.
He's just...
Okay.
If someone shoves him, they're like,
And what about Baker?
they can't shove him.
How'd you do?
I just rolled an 11, so
Oh,
Hey!
so you should be good as well.
We
so
are
all of
sounds
you,
good.
all
dirty.
of you were doing well. However, Mr. Salt will notice something. The man that Boyle was talking to, he's among those who are willing to start a fight.
Interesting.
And what you'll
The
notice is
anger.
someone essentially gets his hands on somebody. That's probably one of those techniques you saw there. In this case, a kind of a choke move, where he grabs a man from behind and essentially traps his neck and pulls him to the ground with the side of his head. Basically, using pressure on the neck to force the target to basically throw himself to the ground.
I immediately intercede and like push through the crowd to get to the two of them and attempt to pry the guy off.
Okay. Is anyone else doing anything?
Do I even see this? Do I even notice all this with all the crap?
You
going
might
on?
see it,
Yeah,
but
so
you're by the ring, so there's
Yeah.
not much you can do about it.
Okay.
It's only those in the crowd who are going to be in a position to get close enough to do something.
I'm gonna let Salt handle it because I feel like he can.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
gonna start
first on the
making-
team.
I'm gonna make my way there, but I'm not like, I guess I'm not frantically shoving my way through the crowd. It's more of a polite, excuse me, pardon me, but
So you'll get there in a move or two.
yeah.
You're not in a hurry. You're moving there.
Well,
At what we'll call a normal
it's a-
pace in a crowd.
it's a polite hurry.
And Baker,
I think I'm gonna try moving through the crowd. I'm not trying to bulldoze over anyone, though.
okay. Do you want to get there by the end of this move?
Yes.
Okay, you'll need either a strength or dex roll to do that. Strength to basically shove people aside, dex to go through and around people. If you fail, you'll get there next turn.
They're the same stat, so either one.
Well, which do you prefer? Do you shove people or do you go around people?
I am going to go around people.
Okay, yeah, so it's the same dice. It's just a question of which tactic you want to take.
Yeah, semantics or yeah. how you
Flavor
want it to
text.
look, regardless. Yeah,
Exactly.
how you want it to look.
Can I use luck points on this, or?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use 5.
Okay, so you'll get there in time to move this turn. So
Oh.
first, though, so Salt is there first, and you're going to try to separate Mystery Man from his target
Mhm.
Yeah.
because he's
Is
got that guy
Baker-
down on the ground. Baker is coming from the other direction. He'll be here to help you at the end of this move. In other words, you do something, Mystery Man does something, and then Baker is coming in at the end. It can then do something as well.
Okay.
This also means you could set up a move for Baker if you wanted to.
Ooh, to give him advantage or
Yes.
a bonus die.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you can see him coming through the crowd, and he's going to get here. At the rate he's moving, he's going to get here quickly. Whereas Illingsworth is moving at a, I won't say leisurely pace, but Illingsworth is not going to get here for a moment.
Illingsworth.
Illingsworth, sorry. Wow, I'm having trouble with names tonight, aren't I?
We've all been there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Right.
Ingolstadt.
I definitely want to give Baker advantage if I can. Sorry, D&D terms. I want to give him a bonus die if I can. In that case, I will. Rather than trying to separate them, I'm almost going to like throw myself in, like just causing like disruption, like muscling in. Suddenly giving the guy who's doing the grapple something new to think about.
Okay, so either fighting or strength, whichever you prefer.
I'll go with strength. I have a 70 in it.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to be.
Yeah, it's not fighting necessarily because you're not looking to do any real harm, but throw yourself in there, and you will, at the very least, mean now he has to deal with 2 people.
Yeah, suddenly a lot of weight.
Oh. Yep. Yeah, you're literally throwing your weight in there.
Who did the grapple? The guy that Boyle talked to?
Yes.
Or the other guy. Okay.
He grabbed a man. We don't know who the other man is either, but he grabbed a man. People were yelling about the results of the fight, and then he just grabbed a man by the neck, like he's starting a fight.
That is a success on strength. In the grand tradition of Canadian hockey players, I check him.
Yep, that is a pure body check, which means Baker will arrive at the end of the turn as Mystery Man gets body checked and shoved backward. So he's coming at you, and his back is to you.
Mm-hmm. Baker, you get a bonus die on this.
Yeah, so you're going to get an advantage die to do anything to him that involves tackling, grabbing, hitting, moving. Because he's off balance. He's essentially falling in your direction, except he's falling in your direction with his back to you.
Bonus die.
So he's not going to be aware you're there until you do the thing that you're about to do.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you roll another hundreds die.
Yeah, so roll your normal roll, and then if you fail, or even if you succeed, roll the D10, the hundreds die again, and take the better result. So unless you get a 0 on the hundreds die, and then anything else, roll it twice.
Please be better than the 91.
Yep, 91 would be bad. So we roll at 9.
That, oh my gosh, that means it's a 1.
Oh my god.
It's 2 zeros.
Double
2 zeros is a 1, right? Because I had 90.
You had 91.
100, and then 2 zeros on the other, and then 1 on my.
Yeah, so that's an 01.
That's a crit success.
What are you doing to this guy?
Yeah.
What are you doing to this guy?
You own him.
Yeah. That's really a question of what do you want to do.
My plan was to rush and tackle the guy, but I guess with a 1 I could take him to the floor.
Oh, yeah, you can tackle, pin, and fight.
I think I'm going to try pinning him, like, stop resisting!
Yeah, easy. So you grab him from behind, take him down, and then get your knee on his chest, and it's done.
You've got
him. I was thinking arms behind the back, but yes.
Yeah, you've got him in a full-on pin. He's
Salt
going nowhere until you get up.
Salt just nods, like absolutely respect for the technique, even.
It was a perfectly executed tackle.
Don't forget to put the check by it.
Yep.
Put the check in for fighting brawl. And then Salt is going to go to the gentleman who is being assaulted, and he's going to offer a hand to help him.
Okay, and by this point, Illingsworth will arrive as well. So Baker tackled the mystery man. Boyle watched that, saw what you did. Wait, you have it in then, don't you? I mean, after all, Boyle was looking to recruit.
Yep.
And he's looking at you now. I mean, after all, he had his eye on this guy, and you just fucked this guy up.
Yep, just came in and tackled him with
Baker's
no
our
problem.
spy.
Yeah.
That is a good point.
Is he brave
You
enough to
are
become the spy
wonderful.
and become a monster for us?
Good job,
as-
Josh.
As for the man who was attacked, he's trying to catch his breath because Mystery Man got him by the neck.
Mm-hmm.
So he's doing this, kind of trying to breathe again.
It's okay, old boy. It's okay. One breath at a time.
And he'll eventually be able to, catch his breath.
Come on,
Other
let's
people
get-
have now formed a bit of a circle, clearing some space as they thought a fight was started. A fight did start. Several people are actually now applauding Mr. Baker for a perfect takedown.
Mhm.
Yeah, I want to applaud him too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And if you want, Boyle, you will notice Boyle standing there, clearly wanting to speak with you. Do you want to speak with him? Because he's clearly waiting.
I'm sorry. I had another question in mind. Does reputation rise?
Ooh.
Actually, yeah. Take a D4 of reputation, just like that.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, why not? Because you just stopped a fight in a heroic and manly fashion by literally tackling a dude who had started a fight.
Yeah.
And everybody sees it.
Oh, sweet a 4.
Do you want to talk to Boyle? He's standing there like he's hoping to speak with you.
Yes. I try to say unfortunate way of meeting again.
That's right, you have met him before.
I hope we remember.
Well, that gentleman who you just so effectively dismantled, I'd had my eye on. But I think perhaps it were better to extend my offer to you. Have you ever thought about getting into the business? Taking up pugilism more professionally?
I've dabbled. I've looked into it. I have the literature.
Well, if you would like to consider it in greater detail, I would be honored to teach you.
Of course.
He'll hand you a card.
It says Roman Temple and the more.
It doesn't have an address. It has his name on it. Apparently it's C.L. Boyle.
Initials, goddamn.
Yeah,
this guy's got to be a
initials.
flim-flam man.
C.L. Oil?
Boyle.
Boyle. C.L. Boyle.
But also on it is what appears to be just a set of letters. It must be an abbreviation for something. One word, though, in the middle. So a couple of letters, the word Nodens, and then the letter M.
I try.
So P.M. Nodens N. Or sorry, P.M. Nodens M.
I try not to.
Correction, P.M.
try not to
Nodeni M.
recognize the word Noden.
Yeah, it's actually rendered as Nodeni.
Okay.
Did anyone who see the card have at least 25 in Latin?
We've seen these letters before.
Not these letters. You've seen
P.M.
letters before.
Nodeni Flavius Bandinius.
Those were VSLM. This is
No.
P.
It said P.M. and then it had Nodinius. Hold on. Nodinius Flavius Bendinium or Bendinia, and then it said
That was
VSLM. That was
yeah.
carved. That was
That
the
was
big
the
carving that we
Mhm.
couldn't figure out. The
Yeah.
first one. I think it was. It might be DM.
No, that
I
was
thought it was
DM.
PM. It was DM. Okay, so it was DM. Okay. Never mind.
Oh wait, and you had a critical success on. I forgot that bit. Then I forgot there were 2 other letters, and you had an extreme success on the library use roll. The DM at the beginning,
Oh yeah.
Deo Marti Nodonti,
Deo.
which makes the M on his card Marti,
Marty.
as in the Roman god Mars.
Oh,
So-
okay.
So the Romans associate Nodens with Sylvanus, the hunter, who sometimes, fun fact, represented as a dog.
I like
Cute.
that.
They also represent Mars. They apparently also associate Nodens with Mars, god of war.
The God of War, yeah.
Okay.
So DM Nodonti
What's the Dio?
is Deo.
Like-
Deo Marti Nodonti.
Right.
God Mars.
God,
God
thank you.
Mars Nodens. Yeah.
But this one's
So-
PM.
Okay.
PM.
It could be
Nodani.
Pluto.
M.
It could
Well,
be
Nodonti M is probably Nodonti Marti.
Mm.
Mr. Baker, how many points
Okay.
do you have in Latin?
But we don't know what the PM could stand for at this juncture, right?
That's why I
Yeah,
want to know how many
sometimes
points
it's
Mr. Baker has in
I
Latin.
It's probably not
feel like
Marty
it was an
again.
issue. When I made the character sheet, I was like, well, he's not proficient, so I'm gonna put like 24 points in Latin, and then that's always been the issue. Yeah, 25.
Yep. Well, you'll want to make yourself a roll then.
So yeah, make a roll and succeed. So then you can put a check mark by it and increase it.
Exactly.
The
Why not?
ghost,
Yeah. That would work. That would totally work.
the ghost of Connor is screaming somewhere in the void right now.
Well-
do I want to?
No one to blame but himself on that one.
Connor's having way too much
True.
fun to scream.
True.
I guess I should just to get the check mark.
Yep.
I'll spend three more luck.
Okay.
So-
Hey,
The first clue is Nodonti is the was it dative accusative form is the accusative declension. I've forgotten my declensions, but basically of or about. So Nodens Nodonti, which
Okay.
means PM, best guess, Pontifex Maximus Nodonti Marti.
Pontifex like a clergy person.
Yes. In other words, if those letters mean what you think they mean, his business card identifies himself as the high priest of Nodens.
Yeah. Okay.
Pontifex Maximus Nodonti Marti, high priest of Mars
Okay.
Nodens.
Yeah.
So
Oh my
apparently
God.
that's apparently his job. According to his business card, his job is high priest of Mars Nodens.
Well,
That's a job, I guess.
interesting.
Yeah.
Doesn't pay well.
Interesting
well.
way to say manager. No, I mean,
Yeah. His job is in fact fight manager, but
Right.
Doesn't it look a lot more elegant in Latin?
Right. Someone's a little full of himself.
Yeah. But that's what it says on his business card.
Right. Which is exactly what you would do with a business card, right? To make yourself look more prominent than what you really
So-
are.
The
I
Marty
mean,
the Marty at the end is representative of Aries, right?
Yeah.
And is
Roman
Nodens
Mars.
associated with Aries? Or
Well,
from Mars? Okay.
the inscription of the Flavius Blendinus inscription included DM Deo Marti Nodonti.
Right.
In other words, the Romans equate Nodens with both Sylvanus and with Mars.
Okay. That makes sense.
And if that's less consistent, that's because the Romans didn't feel the need to be consistent.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Latin's all over the
That's
place.
fine. That's perfect.
Yeah, being consistent was not one of their strong
It's
suits
like
when it came
English.
to religion.
Just-
Yeah. Throw it all in the mix and see what happens.
Mhm.
So, because Nodens is a god the Romans encountered in England and then adopted Nodens to various gods and religions they understood. That's why you're seeing Nodens identified with 2 different Roman gods.
I have another question. A business card usually would have an address, right?
This
Or at
one
least
does
a
not.
town or something, right? Okay.
Many
okay.
of them would. This one does not.
Gotcha.
Like yours, for instance, probably has your actual office address on it.
Yeah, it does.
This one doesn't. So I guess this is more a calling card than a business card, technically speaking.
Mm-hmm.
How do I call them?
With this card, clearly.
Just throw it into the air.
If you're available, I would show you something this very afternoon.
Ooh.
Am I available, guys? Like, gotta check with my mom.
We can't tell you. Do it.
Yeah,
Do
We
it.
can't say
Do
anything.
it. I'll be the devil. Do it. Do it.
I'll be the angel. I'll be the angel. Do it. Do it, motherfucker.
The angel says do it, but do it better.
Yeah.
The devil says do it. The angel says do it nicely.
Right.
Sorry, baby.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. It was foreign. I just got into it.
Of course. I look across. Do I see any of you guys?
Oh, undoubtedly.
I would
Yeah,
see.
Illingsworth and Salt are right there with you.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, we
within
should be
they're
right
within
near
15
there.
feet of you.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Is Salt
Of course.
eavesdropping again?
Of course.
And we'll have probably heard that. So
I rolled it.
Are you
Yeah,
willing-
I would.
I'm just trying not to
can he-
make faces at any reference, being like, "This is all completely new to me."
Yep. Are you willing to allow him to show you something this afternoon?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god.
This
So
is so weird.
his plan basically is let's have some lunch, and then we'll go.
Street vendors ahoy!
Yep. So stop at a street vendor. He'll pick up the cost, by the way. In other words, he's willing to buy you lunch.
Mhm.
Now,
Yeah.
as for the rest of you, are you planning to follow?
I was
Yeah.
planning to follow at a measurable distance, hopefully to
Okay.
not be seen, and with enough to hopefully not try to make a stealth check.
Yep. Well, in that sense, you're going to be in luck.
Okay.
Because where they're leaving by is the old Roman road,
Mhm.
which
Oh,
means
okay.
you probably have a good guess as to where they're going.
Yeah.
Graham?
Oh yes. Before while they're doing lunch, I go up to the doctor and say, "Is there anything you want me to communicate to Mr. Baker? I can approach with a missive using my station as your coach driver."
Where am I?
You are at the moment still in the tent.
Yeah, so we went back to the tent with Stern.
Yeah,
Right.
where Stern has had a lunch brought in.
Oh.
Okay, I
so
want to
you,
examine him
Townley, and
again.
Stern are having lunch.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
Before
eating a
lunch
little
got
gingerly.
there, I just
like
want to
clearly
check
at
him.
least. Yeah, he's eating gingerly. Probably some damage to his teeth.
Oh man, I want to look at his teeth. I mean, I just want to give
yeah,
him an
definitely.
examination.
Definitely broke a tooth.
Oh no, I am not a dentist.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
No, I don't think I
No,
am.
he's not.
I-
No, you're not.
You're a doctor. You're a. Oh yeah, you're not. You're not a barber. Never mind.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
yeah. So
Crap.
he's eating a little gingerly.
I want to send one of
and-
his men to find a barber surgeon or somebody if they know one.
Yeah, you'll need somebody like that.
Because I
dentist.
can't work on teeth.
I-
Not very well.
Yeah. For the
I don't
moment,
think
though,
they're-
basically, he's passing on the
Barber
beefsteak.
surgeons at this time, but
Yeah, no, it's a dentist. But the point is, you are
Find
not
him
a dentist.
No, I'm
Yeah,
not a dentist.
oh.
I could try, but I don't want to. Okay. Other than that, he's okay though.
Yeah, he's as he's been through a fight. That's clear.
Yeah.
This is what he does. He's beat up. There's damage.
Okay. So does Salt
His nose,
show up?
his nose is broken. You'll
His
pack that in
nose
a
is
paper.
broken. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he doesn't. He's
Pack it
hardly
with
even noticed.
paper.
it's been broken before.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like he didn't even know. You'll point out like your nose is broken. He's like, is it?
I'm not going to
Oh,
poke it
okay.
and prove it. All right. And then I start working on
That-
his nose.
That's the point. Is that he's been through this shit often enough that it's just this is routine.
How many teeth is he missing? When I looked at his to notice the broken tooth, is he missing a lot of teeth?
About half a dozen.
Ah.
Oh wow.
Are there any replacement teeth in this time period?
Yeah, but he
Let's
hasn't
just-
made use of many of them. because it's
Dentures. You have
not
to get full
chunks of them.
dentures.
Yeah, or partials.
Okay.
Because
You
they're
can
broken
get
in various
partials.
places,
Okay.
and in some cases they're not. It's not the broken teeth are still in there. He hasn't had them pulled; they're just ground down. Because it's not the
geez.
tooth came out; the tooth just broke off at the top.
So is that probably what's
Ooh.
going to happen with this tooth? It'll be ground down.
Probably.
Oh, that sounds personally awful. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I
Yeah,
give him
it
an
is.
examination. I pack his nose. I try to make sure that
But
he's
this
okay.
is why modern boxers use mouth guards.
Yeah. I want my character. I wanted my character to mention I'm some kind of protection for the teeth, but I think that's really out of character and stupid. So I'm not going to say anything about that.
Mhm.
Yeah. Keep in mind that this is to put in perspective. This we don't people just don't do that. Like you would
Yeah.
think they would. And the
Mhm.
stat that always boggles my mind is modern baseball around 1845, the catcher's mask 1875.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like it took
Okay.
30 years to figure out that stopping foul balls with your face
Is not
wasn't a good idea.
Okay.
Mhm.
30
So I just
fucking years.
So I'll patch him up and I'll have a little lunch with him until Salt finds me, if he finds me.
Yeah.
Which
I
which he
will. I will come in. I put the cart before the horse. I will explain the situation to the good doctor that Baker has been effectively scouted by Boyle.
I'm going to step
And
away
that,
from these other guys as he's telling me
Yeah,
this, so we
Of
can
course,
have some
of course.
privacy.
Yeah, I would take you away and tell
Okay,
you
you do
like
that,
in a
okay.
tone.
So you
Yeah, yeah,
basically info dump me.
Yeah, I input up. Yeah, download.
He's going now?
Now.
I'm not really dressed for an excursion. Right now?
Is there
Do I have a few minutes?
You have a few
is
minutes.
there anything you want me to communicate to him, Doctor? Because I can approach him. I can say that you sent a letter to your friend, and just
Oh.
leave it at. Essentially, I'm saying I can use my station as a servant
Right,
to
right.
approach without arousing
And you're
suspicion.
invisible,
You,
so
you totally can. Yes.
yeah, I'll grab
Mhm.
some paper. What? And so you've told me the others are planning on following, including Miss Ambrose.
Oh.
I do plan on following.
Did you
Yeah.
talk to Miss Ambrose yet, Saul? Did you talk to her, Graham?
We could have. We absolutely could have coordinated.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right.
It had to be more like a passing by, like yes.
Yeah.
Um,
Everyone caught what was happening.
I just write
The
down.
moment Baker.
Let's see, Baker.
Oh, yeah.
You will not be alone. What do you think, Salt? Anything else?
Um.
We'll be there shortly.
Be there shortly.
I don't want to say we're following him because in case Boyle gets a hold of this.
Whistle if things go south.
All right, that's what I write down. Whistle. If
Yeah.
things go badly, I'm not going to write go south.
Yeah.
That's colloquial.
My apologies to
I'm not sure if that would be a term at this point. I don't
Dr.
know.
Payne
My low
folded up,
breathing.
I don't know when that
handed
came
off
be.
to Salt so that he can take it. I'm gonna if Stern's done with me, I'm gonna leave and go back to Sir George's and quickly change into some rugged clothing. And bring my pull up and tuck away my second pistol.
Okay.
I'm not
So
gonna bring a long gun though this time.
One problem though, Baker can't whistle.
then let's hope that he doesn't need to do so. So Mr. Baker and Mr. Boyle then are following the Roman road, which means for the rest of you, you don't need to be close enough to be seen. You're pretty sure you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah. So you've got the message, and the two of you set off after lunch. The rest of you, meantime, gather up what you need to, change your clothes if you want to, and then follow a little while later.
I'll be handing off my bag of gunpowder to Salt to carry. Again,
Okay.
I'll be bringing my new small club.
Yep. So it'll take you again about 2 hours and some to reach the temple. So by then it's about 3:00.
Oh God. Uh-oh.
And when you get there, so I'm talking first to Baker, and the rest of you will now see this a little later. Boyle doesn't go directly into the building.
Okay.
Instead, what he does is he goes through where the wall stood, and he's heading for a space that would have been beyond, probably just beyond the old wall. There's the remnants of what might have been a courtyard at one point, half sunk now into the bog.
Okay.
And beyond that is a twisted, ugly tree. It's no more than about 10 or 12 feet high. It's hardly a tree. He goes up to it, then
It's a
comes back to
shrubbery.
Mr. Baker. It's kind of a shrubbery, yeah.
I'm just.
And if you say knee at it, no,
Right.
nothing will happen. I'm sorry.
That's exactly what I was getting at, though.
Yeah, I know. That's good stuff. Now he says, Mr. Baker, is it correct?
Yes.
What you're going to see here is going to be disconcerting. But I promise you that the end result will be worth it.
Okay.
I need to ask you first, how much actual experience at pugilism do you possess?
I've been in the ring before.
How many fights?
I know, like, I'm trying to think. I know the just out of game, out of conversation. I know of the one I had with that. It was a contest. See how long it lasted. I completely whiffed
Yep.
it.
Yep, that was one. You can
That
count
was
that one.
I can count that one, and I'm just thinking of like outside of that, having survived some actual combat.
Yeah, well, he's talking about matches, not combat.
Then I guess officially won.
Okay.
And I'll say
Well,
it like that. Officially won.
It is a start. Did you tell him that it was against Mr. Victorino?
Yes, I would.
Well, it's a heck of an opponent to start with, I should say. How'd you do?
He stood.
I lasted longer than I thought, and not long enough.
Well, that's a thing we can fix. Now, this next part here, you may or may not want to see. I need to do a little consultation. So, if you are not strong of constitution in that regard, you are welcome to return to the walls and sit within. And I will return to you in about 20 minutes' time. Or you may stay.
I will stay.
Do you want to lose sanity?
Excellent. I admire your courage.
Oh, gods.
He goes up to the tree and first knocks on it, then takes his pocket knife, stabs himself in the back of the hand, and with the back of his hand then smears blood on the tree. Then begins sort of sketching it with his fingers. And now you'll start to hear something. It sounds like a bubbling, as if the bog itself is being disturbed. Now, the rest of you, you'll be arriving around this point. You'll need a spot hidden roll to see where they've gone. Because you go in, you're looking into the walls where the rubble was and where the entrance to the basement was. And they're not there.
Yeah.
Extreme success.
Okay, so you'll see them standing by that gnarled, twisted tree out back. Okay, well, one of you got it, though, so you can communicate that.
Yeah, I'll communicate to the rest.
Okay, if you want to get closer, now is where a stealth roll will be necessary.
How far?
Alternatively, a spot hidden roll to see what he's doing from a distance.
Where are we? When we see
you are by the temple, but he's gone around the back.
Okay.
So he went through the ruined walls and went through it. So stealth to get closer, or spot hidden to observe from where you are.
Okay.
Yeah, stealth.
I'll do a spot hidden.
Yeah.
Just to see if I can observe.
Yeah.
No, big
All right,
fail.
success.
Okay, basic success.
I'm just going to see where I am. I don't
I'd say
trust
where I
it.
am too.
So spot. You're welcome to make a spot hidden roll to observe from where
Yeah.
you are.
Just a regular
Fail.
success for me.
Okay, so regular success for 1. Anybody else?
I failed it.
Failure.
Okay, so it's Illingsworth has the only success. Mr. Baker, however, get a good view of this because the bog now begins to bubble. And in a few minutes, he goes over to the bog, reaches in, and when his hand comes back, there's a hand gripping his.
Oh,
Like in a handshake sort of pose?
Like a more like a
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
that kind of a grip.
Wrist
Um,
grip.
like
Mr. Baker, you should be making a sanity roll at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the hand, and Mr. Illingsworth, who saw it, because
Right.
the hand is attached to a person.
Oh,
There's a man coming up out of the bog.
Oh God!
Great.
Is it Michael?
It'd still be pretty disturbing if it was just a forearm, though, too.
What's happening?
Yeah, I mean,
Illingsworth?
it would also be pretty disturbing
Oh.
if it was an empty forearm with nothing attached to it. This is also true. But there's a man attached to it.
But I failed mine, so
Okay.
I failed my sanity.
So
Sorry,
those
just
who failed,
reminding myself, I need to roll above my sanity.
Below, always below.
below actually.
Okay,
It's only above if you're trying to up your
Level
skills.
up.
that is
Really?
success. 47 success.
Okay, so those who fail will lose all of 1. Really?
So kind.
Yeah.
Thank
D8
you,
and a 1.
Dice.
Thanks.
Thank you, Dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Ambrose and I failed our spot hiddens, do we make the sanity roll as well?
No.
Nope.
Your
Glory.
angle is obscured by the tree and by some of the old walls,
What's happening in Illingsworth?
as you guys have spread out a bit to get a better look.
Oh shoot! Are we too far apart to like communicate at this point?
You might be overheard because the
Okay.
point was you spread out a bit so you guys could all get a better look.
Okay.
Little tactics. Like if we all spread out a little, we all got a better chance of seeing.
Yeah, one of us will see it, right?
Uh,
Wasn't me. Is
Not
that
me either.
What's he got? A
Boyle
stick?
is now holding a conversation with the man in a language you do not recognize.
Do we see a man there now?
Those of you who missed the spot hidden roll, you'll see there's another man there now, but you didn't see where he came from. So for all you know, he could have been hiding behind the tree.
Yeah.
He could have walked from somewhere else.
What's he? Is he?
The weird part of it is the man who wasn't there before is naked,
Oh,
with the exception of what appears to be a hat.
What kind of hat?
It's
A
a
fedora.
tight. No,
thank
it's
God he has a hat.
it's a tight-fitting hat
Like a skull cap?
worn like a skull cap or a modern woolly.
What?
So it's pulled over his head to
That's
cover his
Is
ears.
that his
Cap.
hair? That could be his hair.
It could be his
I
hair.
don't know. I can't see anything.
Maybe it's not a hat. Also,
Sorry,
and
I failed that.
you're also
so
welcome to make
much.
another spot hidden roll to see more detail, because he
I would
appears to
like
be
to-
wearing nothing else.
I
And
wish
he and Boyle are having a conversation.
I should have brought a telescope. No, another fucking fail. It's a woolly-headed
Ooh.
man with.
How worse some.
Another fail.
That's a lot of pubic hair.
So, I'm not sure if you said if you succeeded on the sanity roll.
If you succeeded, you'll still lose 1, which is sort of pointless. So you'll lose nothing because I rolled a 1 on the other one. So fuck it. There's got to be a reward for success.
No, not in Call of Cthulhu. There doesn't. If we succeed
no,
our
there
sanity,
should-
our spot hidden,
There should
we got
no, there
sanity
should be.
roll.
there should be a difference between success and failure on a roll.
True.
Otherwise, why bother rolling?
I can't see anything. Maybe I
Did
got
anybody else
glasses.
make the spot hidden roll from the distance? Mr.
No.
Baker will notice this to begin with, but none of you.
I did from a distance or whatever, and I failed my sanity check, and I took my 1 point. So
Yep.
like,
Okay, so
but yeah,
you'll notice.
if you
so
wanted to
you'll
give
notice-
me 2, if you wanted to give me 2, I'd take that, so Baker could take 1. But
You know what? That's actually
I'm
not a
good.
bad idea.
All
So,
right.
No, you know what? Let's do it that way. That makes more sense. So call it 2 and 1.
Aaron. Oh, taking a hit for the
I know.
team.
Taking one for the team.
Nice.
took a hit, so someone else could also take a hit.
Yep.
You little bitch.
So those of you if you made the spot hidden
That's
roll,
called
Baker
Cthulhu there.
and Baker doesn't need to because he's close. The man also has what appears to be a rope around his neck.
Great.
Oh,
Like he's
Good.
wearing it almost like a necktie.
that's terrifying.
Oh, I was thinking
So
of a
he's
noose,
wearing-
but
Yeah, if
Me
it was,
too.
it could well from where you are, you can't tell if it's a noose.
I'm not
From where Mr. Baker is, it is a noose.
okay.
From where you are with a regular success, it's a rope.
The sun is in
Right,
my eyes.
but
Can't
if
tell
it's a-
what type of knot it is
If
tied
it's
in.
a rope, around someone's neck, though, come on.
Yeah. So you can't be
Yeah.
certain that it's a noose because you can't be certain of the knot, but it's a rope and it sure as shit. Noose is the best option from Mr.
Yeah.
Baker's perspective. It's a noose. No
Yeah.
question.
Isn't this like the second or third time we've like seen each other? And he's like showing him his dark magic secrets. Like, wow, that's a lot of trust.
You fast tracked because you got a crit success on beating the shit out of
Yeah.
somebody. So
Yeah.
basically,
Yeah.
you fast tracked the
This
whole
is-
scenario, man. You've jumped us ahead like
Holy-
3 sessions.
This
That's
is that.
amazing.
This is that 01 on your takedown.
Mhm. Now we all
You
just
won
gun
it.
this guy down and we're good to go.
You won his immediate trust. And remember, he offered you to walk away from this.
That's
Yeah,
true.
but I didn't want to look like a pansy.
Yeah.
Oh my
And this is true.
god.
Oh,
Although you wouldn't have lost reputation because there's no one here to see it.
just us, and we're not telling.
Exactly. Now the man who came out of the bog comes over to you.
Oh, what's he doing? Oh,
Um,
I'm gonna.
He's
cock
looking
my
at you.
gun.
I tense my hands into like fists, but I don't raise my arms yet.
Okay. He raises his
ready.
hands like this,
Like
like he's holding two palms out like this.
oh, okay.
And Boyle looks over to you and says, "Punch him."
In the face, in the hands.
Just punch him.
Okay, I put up my fists and I strike one of the open palms.
And he moves, catch.
Okay, I try it again with the other arm.
He'll do the same. He's catching. Now, those of you who've trained in boxing, you'll recognize the technique here.
Yeah.
He's the newcomer is gauging your punches. Except
Okay,
most sane people would be using pads for this purpose.
Yeah.
Not their empty hands. They'd be holding a
Alright,
pair of pads, like punch the pad.
With each punch, I'll be trying to go harder
Yep.
each time.
And we can see this, though. We don't need spot
Oh, yeah.
hands for this. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's clear that Baker is sparring with the newcomer, with naked men.
With a dead man.
Well, remember, only Illingsworth saw him come out of the swamp. The rest of you, there's a man who wasn't here before who is naked.
Didn't I see him? I was in the
You
room.
saw him come out of the swamp.
Yeah.
And this goes on for about 60 seconds when Boyle says, "I think I know what I need now." The man puts his hands down. He
Okay,
converses with the man again. You should make yourself an education roll.
okay.
Because it's not a language you recognize.
55 gets me. That is a success.
So, best guess, just judging by the sound, some kind of old Celtic language.
Hmm.
And at one point, you are 90% certain he used the word nodens.
Ooh.
Not nodens Marti, not nodens Sylvanus, just nodens. And when the conversation is over, those of you still watching will now get to make a sanity roll. Because
Yippee!
the naked man now turns around
God damn it.
and walks into the bog, drops to his knees, and then lays himself face down in the bog. He does not resurface.
He does not what?
He does not resurface.
Oh, so he
Is
goes.
he killing himself? What's
That's,
happening?
All right.
that's entirely what it looks like. like he is drowning
Oh,
himself in the
Drowning.
bottle.
That's a terrible way to kill yourself.
I succeeded on my sanity.
Okay,
And me
once again,
too.
those who succeed will lose 1, and
Yay!
those who fail will lose 4.
What about a crit
Oh!
fail? 98
Uh,
out of freaking 38.
Crit fail doesn't really make much difference here.
Okay,
It's
so
not 100,
4.
so you'll still lose 4. Although from your perspective, it is clear this is not suicide. Not sure what it is, but you're in your head, you're ruling out in what's a sort of mini bout of madness what it isn't, which is not suicide.
It's not
This
suicide.
man is not
So-
drowning
Which makes
himself.
it even
means
more disturbing.
He's still
Yeah.
alive. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
He
noting
is
that
laying
spot.
face down.
Wherever that spot
He
is,
is-
I'm noting it.
It's by the tree.
I'm gonna head down there once these people leave.
I think
Now,
Baker. Sorry, I think Salt is just like on that one point of saying damage, just going like sputtering a little bit, like confused.
Yeah, I think Ambrose is doing something similar and like covering her mouth.
yeah,
Like
to avoid
not
any kind of
shriek or
scream.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't make any sound. Don't
Yeah.
give away your presence. Now Boyle turns back to Baker, says, "Now let me show you the other thing you should see. Are you okay?"
I think I am okay. Yes.
Good.
This is shocking beyond. But I guess I am okay.
I had a feeling you were made of stern enough stuff. Just a feeling.
Hmm.
That man is, in a real sense, my brother. We are both followers of Nodens. And
No,
it
Dan.
is...
What is that?
I'll show
Probably
you.
know, but
And you know where you're going next. He's going to clear the rubble, and he's going to show you the space you've already seen.
Our hiding places where we've been observing all this.
Yep.
Are we safe?
Yeah,
where
they're
they're
going.
heading?
You know where they're. Yeah, and they're going into the temple
Okay.
and down. So as long as you guys are not inside the walls, they won't see you.
Okay.
Okay.
The thing is, once they're inside,
We can't see them.
We can't see
you
them.
can't see them. And down there's not a whole lot of room to hide.
When they leave,
So-
will they be walking where we are hiding, or are we still in a good spot?
You'll want to move because you're still near the road, so you'll probably want to relocate.
So they're probably going to come out and come back down the road. Is best case.
Exactly.
Okay. Once they're totally down there, I'm relocating. I want to go down to that tree where that dude disappeared in the water. That's that's where I'm going.
Okay.
Because
Is
if
that
from there, will they be able to? If they leave and just take the road, would they be able to
will not
see
see
us?
you.
That's
No.
where I'm going.
okay? What
And I
about
mean,
the
I
rest of
go quick as soon as I give him
I follow
1
up
minute.
the
I give him 1 minute,
Yeah,
and then I go.
I'd also like to see, like, if he's
Okay.
still there.
Yeah,
I think.
I noted the spot. I'm going to try to find that exact spot.
you? Okay.
I know he's
I make
gone,
sure-
but Dr. Payne doesn't. So
I make sure to pull out my club while I'm going.
I still have a
Okay.
gun in
Fair.
hand at this point.
Yep.
I
So
have my
Where's
fist.
Illingsworth?
so is that all 4 of you then going over
don't
to
know.
the tree?
No,
Weapon.
I
Okay.
want to stay more
Weapon.
closer to the entrance to where Baker and
Oh.
Boyle is at.
You're gonna listen,
Okay.
aren't you? For the whistle.
Well, I at least want to hear if Baker calls out or something.
Oh, no,
We
that's a
said
great
we'd
idea.
have his back. So
Yeah, it's true. So
Yeah.
you're in a position, if he shouts or whistles, you're in a position to hear it.
Yes,
Plus 4
Yeah.
to
sanity.
hear it, but I
I
also
gotta
want to
find
be
this guy.
kind of back behind where they're going to come out. You know
Well,
what I'm
remember
saying?
you've got ruins, collapsed pillars, rubble.
Okay.
You can
Yeah,
hide, like you can crouch behind a pillar because you know where the
Okay.
door is. So you
Yeah.
get behind a pillar where the pillar is between you and the door. And
Okay,
if you
yeah,
hear them
I
coming
just-
up, you just flatten yourself behind the pillar.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I emphasize
Yeah.
the fact that I'm trying to stay hidden from that doorway, but I still want to be close enough where I can hear.
Well, remember,
should Baker
you
call out.
That's
you've
good.
been here before. You know the landscape.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So no worries.
I think we said the thing that Baker can't whistle, so it's
Yeah.
gonna be like
Oh, I know.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
I don't
So
care.
now-
I don't care what it is.
You can't whistle, really? That's hilarious.
Now, Josh, you know this place down here already. So what
Yeah.
Boyle is showing you is he thinks it's new to you. You know, obviously know it's not. And the thing is,
try to act as surprised as I
Fast
can be.
talk.
yeah, but you don't need to. He's buying it all at this point. And what he wants you, what basically he's showing you the chamber with all the illustrations, and now essentially wants to see some of your moves, and wants you then to focus, like pick this, and he shows you one tile. You see how this works? I want you to do this. Are you willing to do what he wants you to do here? In other words, he wants you to learn a move and practice it.
Sure.
Okay, so you're actually training. Like, you will get better at fighting. Possibly worse at yibbening, but whatever.
So far, this guy has risen the dead to help me fight.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Team Boyle.
I'm like, I'm
Yep.
not. I'm waiting. I'm waiting on something more sinister.
Although he put the dead man back for whatever that's worth.
Dead man put himself back.
Okay, yeah, technically, yes.
And I'm finding him.
So,
Where is he?
So for you guys, you will notice the fresh blood on the tree. Any of you have Cthulhu Mythos?
I do.
You can make a Cthulhu Mythos roll at this point.
What?
Unlikely. Let's see.
Wait, how
Salt's got Cthulhu Mythos, you son of a bitch.
do you
also
not have
do.
Cthulhu Mythos with like fucking 3 indefinite insanities?
I don't know. I never got any points. I never.
You've been avoiding it at all costs.
Well, I get the indefinites, but I don't get the temporary insanity very often.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't think I've had temporary
Yeah.
insanity ever, actually.
Because the
you're
first
right.
time you do that, you would gain 5 points in Mythos.
Yeah,
now.
I just,
And
I'm
you've managed to
slowly
dodge that 3
going-
times.
Yeah, I'm slowly going insane.
Yep. Any success there?
And 99, I failed.
So no and no. Okay. So there's blood patterned on the tree. As for where the man went into the water, how do you want to do that? Are you reaching down?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to feel for this for this guy. He's got to be alive. I know he's alive. He's alive. He's definitely alive, right? He's got to be alive. That's probably what I'm mumbling as I'm like feeling around in the water.
How is your swimming skill?
My swimming skill sucks my balls. It is
Because
20.
no one ever puts.
How deep is this?
We're about to find out. All right.
Shit, it's deep. I thought it was. He laid down and then kind of sunk into the water. I'm like, oh, it's like 3 feet deep, 2 feet deep, tops.
Well, you should make yourself a swimming roll.
Oh God, do I just disappear?
We never see Dr. Payne again.
Maybe. Holy shit, 12! I passed! I made my swimming check! Holy crap! Regular success, no way!
And check it. Yep. So thing is, you step in and you realize you're basically extending a foot forward, one at the other, and realize the depth of the bog here goes from about a foot to about 5 feet.
Jesus Christ.
Suddenly.
Okay.
If you tripped, you could have taken a face plant in there, and then you would have been swimming.
Okay.
But you'll catch it and then realize you can slide down into the water if you wish. It means you're going to get quite wet and dirty, but it can
Is there
be
a
done.
stick or anything around here I could test the depth? Because I don't know how deep it is, right? Just that it suddenly gets deep.
A luck roll would find you something to use.
Ah, my luck got jacked.
And Graham, what were you doing?
96.
I was
nothing about.
preparing to dive in after him if necessary, but I'm fine.
And
Gets
Soren, what do
deeper
you got? Were you doing anything?
I was originally like going to hold on to him if he was trying to like reach in, but since it's a little further out, I'll see if there's like a vine or something I can tie around him. No,
nothing really. You could use something like a layer of skirt or
true.
or something. You could basically unwrap some levels of clothing and use those.
I'll do that. I'll tie them around like a bed sheet.
Exactly, like the bed sheet rope style. And now you've got enough that you can stand on the dry ground or drier ground and attach a rope to the doctor, so he's now safer as he goes deeper into the water.
I don't want to go deeper in the water. I don't know how deep it is.
Just in case.
He swam away. He must have just gone into the water and swam under the water away. That's the only explanation.
Well, depth here is about 5 feet. How tall are you?
I'm tall and skinny,
Taller
so
than 5
probably
feet.
about 6 feet.
Okay,
I
so
don't want to go down there.
Yeah, you could still walk here.
I don't know that.
The
though.
reason
I'm not testing the waters by going in.
Yeah, the reason for the swimming roll is if you tripped, you would have probably landed in the water, and when you panic, it can be hard to tell how deep it is.
Okay.
Sure.
In truth, you can stand here, but it might have been hard to notice that if you'd screwed up that roll.
Right. This is the spot.
This is where he went in. Yes.
That he laid down.
So if he's in there,
he's
tied about 5.
Part of her stuff around me. All right, very well. I'm taking both guns and I'm pressing them into Salt's hands. I will uncock this one and press both guns into Salt's hands, as well as my powder horn. The powder horn won't protect the powder from water if it's submerged.
No, it will not.
Okay.
It will protect it from a light rain, but not
I'll
full
keep
immersion.
the bullets. I'm also going to shove at him the cloth. Doesn't cloth go in there between the powder around the bullets?
Yeah. Basically everything.
And my watch. I'm giving him my watch too.
Yeah, you want to give him everything. You want to take off everything that could be vulnerable to getting wet.
Right. I don't have the doctor's bag. I wouldn't have brought that. Yeah, that's about it. I think I checked my pockets. Everything else seems except the magnifying glass.
Point is everything that's vulnerable to getting wet, you leave.
And then I'm going to see how deep it is the water. And find it's about 5 feet, right?
Yep.
And let's test this. How far is it 5 feet deep? Jesus Christ, I'm up to my fucking this deep in water.
Get going, man.
So what you're doing basically is you're shuffling your feet, seeing if you find a body.
Right. I want to see if there's anything solid down there.
Yep. And that'll probably take a spot hidden roll. I mean, it's a weird way to use spot hidden because you're basically shuffling your feet.
Yeah.
And trying to essentially sort of trip.
That makes sense.
But if there's a body down there.
Fuck me, 35. I'll burn 5 luck. I hate to do it.
Okay.
So that'll be a regular success.
Sure enough, you think you tripped over something. So yes, if the man is down there, his body is lying at about 5 feet depth.
Fuck.
Try to grab it with your toes.
No, that's not going to work.
You would have to. You could hold your breath,
go
fully under water, and attempt to recover the body if you want to.
Yeah. Let's do that. I'm gonna
because you now know roughly where it is.
I'm gonna hand off my hat to Salt. I come close enough to him so he can have my silk topper, and I will go back to that spot, find the bump, whatever I bumped into. I let them know this. I think there's a body down here. I'm gonna try to recover it.
All right.
I lost 4 sanity. I'm obsessed with finding this body. This guy. Oh no, he did drown himself. Oh, that's even worse. Okay. Anyway.
You'll need a strength roll.
Actually, I'm not terribly.
Because as you reach down, realize the bottom is mud.
Right, he's embedded.
And the body is sinking in part into that mud.
Right, it's
so he's not resting. He's not resting pleasantly on the bottom. He's being sucked into the mud.
Right,
that's at the bottom.
I'll try strength.
Yeah.
50 out of 65 is a regular success.
Hey,
okay.
Can I get his ass out of there?
It's slow, ugly work.
I'm gonna have to surface many times. You mean? For more air.
It's gonna take several times, several tries.
But it feels like an intact body, not like.
Oh yeah, you've got a human body.
Part junk.
It's just you pull him 20% out of the mud, and he falls back 10%.
Okay. What kind of time table are we talking?
It's that kind of work, where you gain each time you pull, you gain more than you lose, but not much more than you lose. So it's going to take you a full 20 minutes or so to complete this task.
Oh God, Salt! What time is it? Okay, I'll do it. What time is it when we get him out?
About 4 p.m.
Oh my God!
And then you got him out of the mud, and you have a man.
Is there any way I could have helped, like with the
You coming
were
in?
You willing to go into the water?
I would be. I would hand the guns, the powder horn, the powder, Ambrose.
Don't forget the hat.
Okay.
The hat.
Many things now.
And then I would put away my club, and then I would jump into the water and help.
Okay. Yeah. With 2 men doing the job, or 2 people of any type doing the job,
before you jump in.
it'll take about half the time. So you'll be able to do it
about
10 minutes time.
Okay.
Yeah. So you'll get him out of the water.
Okay.
And pull him up onto the drier land.
Is it the same guy?
hard to tell.
Is
I
he
mean,
naked?
one naked man looks like another, right?
Okay. Did I see the?
Well,
We had to make the spot hidden to see the noose around his neck or whatever,
Yes.
right? Yeah. Okay. I didn't
Yeah.
make that. It
Now
does.
it becomes
He has a
clear
noose around his
that
neck.
there is in fact it's not a proper noose with a
Okay.
wrap
13
hangman's knot.
Right.
A modern one would have the 13 knot wrap.
Yep.
This one looks more like a garrote than a noose.
Mm.
In other
Okay,
words,
so
it
he
looks
was
more like he was
ill.
strangled rather than hanged.
Yeah,
Oh.
Like, this is the kind of weapon you would use to strangle someone.
yeah.
So this is not a garrote in the sense that it's a purpose-built strangler's cord,
Right.
but it looks, from a medical perspective, it looks more like this is the kind of thing you would strangle someone rather than hang someone with. So it's still murder by rope.
Right.
The difference is one is done on the ground, the other requires pushing someone off a thing.
Right.
Well, it's like if your neck didn't break in the noose, you did strangle.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
just
but the point is that
wait.
execution by hanging is still very much a thing,
Does
and this is
Right.
not a modern hangman's knot.
Can I figure out how he died?
Also, worth pointing out, he is wearing a hat. It's a
Yeah.
cloth cap
Like
that's
skull
pulled
cap.
tightly over his head, like a skull cap, that covers his hair, almost like a swim cap.
Mm.
Also, he appears to have tattoos.
Oh, it's unusual.
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of tattoo?
They're patterns and lines.
Okay.
Like Celtic?
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
And it'll occur at some point, you'll probably notice, especially if you have several minutes to look, that the tattoos that mark his chest, it's the same pattern that the blood on the tree is.
I probably didn't notice the blood on the tree. I was way too intent on him.
Yeah, the rest of you would notice that. In other words, Baker knows, Boyle drew using his blood on the tree
Yeah.
is
I
the
didn't see
same
that.
pattern or sigil that his chest tattoo is.
It's like
So
a
there's a
big
connection
tattoo right in
there
the
as
center
well.
of his chest.
Right?
How
Yeah.
long has he been dead?
That's hard to say.
But
A medical roll would help. Well, a medical roll would help here. He's clearly dead. He's not breathing.
it's clearly
There's no heart rate, no respiration. This is a corpse.
Regular success on medicine.
Well, here's the problem.
Fresh, right? Super fresh.
He's in a bog. Yeah.
Peat bogs can preserve bodies.
Oh, that's right. I just saw him drown himself. Obviously, he's not been dead for very
So
long.
the fact that he hasn't been dead long, that appears that he died very recently,
Right.
jibes with what you saw. The downside, the problem with that is that you know that may not be true because the peat bog can preserve bodies. To put in perspective, by the way, in real life,
I just saw him.
there's
No, I know.
there's one of these figures, one of the bog bodies they recovered. They could tell what he'd eaten before he died
Right.
2,000 years ago.
I saw him walking.
That's how well preserved
He just
was.
died. He did drown himself. This is horrible.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
gotta
there
find
was
out who
there was
this
a
is.
there were a couple of cases where people found a bog body like that, and they called the police.
That's what we're gonna do. This
Yes,
this
the
man was
assumption is he
garroted.
died,
You
this is a
said
murder.
it looked
Yeah,
like he was
yeah.
garroted. Let's
Yeah.
take. Can I take his skull cap off?
It doesn't come off.
It won't come
but
off.
that
Okay,
may
I'm not
be-
gonna force it.
It may be essentially sort of fused his head at this point.
No, because he just wore it. He's brand new. He just died. Just shut up.
Yeah.
No, shut up.
Just keep saying that.
Just
Just
shut
keep
up.
saying that. Yep.
I saw him walk over and drown himself. That's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
there is to it.
All of you saw that.
Oh, it must be glued on or something. So, what kind of madness is this? Dude, here, I'm gonna start getting. I get my gear back from from Miss Ambrose now. She's the one who got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have
she's the only one who
spooky
isn't
puns on
soaked.
me.
I'm gonna take
Yeah.
her little windings from her dress that she tied to me.
Yep.
Right? You did tie that to me. I'm gonna
Yeah.
wad them up and put them on his crotch, so she doesn't have to look at his everything.
Yeah.
It's
Appreciative.
inappropriate.
Yeah.
Actually, fuck it. I'm gonna drape my jacket over him. It's ruined anyway.
Yes, it's
Well, there.
And then where's Illingsworth? Because it's been maybe 15 minutes for us because we did all this
well,
mess
actually,
and
it's
then
been-
we dragged him.
it's been-
20 minutes maybe.
It's been closer to half an hour.
Half
It
an
took you
hour, okay.
several minutes of searching the bottom to find him.
4:30. Oh God, we should take this back to the village. Actually, we
What
should take it
about
to Rutland first. It's closer.
What about Baker?
Oh,
Yeah, what about me?
He's still down there.
I don't
I'm
know.
still, I'm
Still-
still training.
He's practicing.
We're in a place where we can't see them if they exit and just
That's
leave,
correct.
right?
Mhm.
Okay. See
Yeah.
if Illingsworth
Well,
is still up there watching the
Illingsworth,
entrance.
Illingsworth can. If they
Right.
left, he would know.
See if Illingsworth is still up there watching the entrance. I'm sure he would have come and told
And
us.
I take off sort of like a crouch run to where I think Illingsworth might be.
Yeah, and you'll find him there. He's watching the
sir.
entrance.
So we've found something. The doctor wants to take it right back to town as soon as possible.
Go on. I'll keep an eye on Baker.
Right.
Miss Ambrose.
He's watching the entrance. You know where the entrance to the underground is.
Are you armed, sir?
Yeah, sure. I never said I grabbed a gun or anything, so.
Armed.
Yeah. Well, did you take the folding pistol with you?
Oh yeah.
I never said I did. Like I mean, and you know what?
I leave
And
it up to you.
I
Your
probably
character's not an
didn't.
idiot.
Probably didn't.
No,
That's
yeah,
up to you,
but I kind of followed everyone as they were leaving right after the fight. So, and don't think I would have had my folding pistol on me during the fight. So,
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Didn't take it because
Yeah.
you didn't want it in a crowd.
yep.
Do you say that you're armed, or do you say that you're not armed?
What did you say? I forgot.
I do not have a gun on me, but I can manage. Go on.
I take out a knife and I hand it to you, and I say,
All right.
I offer it and say, I wouldn't presume, sir, but just in case.
Very well. Very
Okay,
well.
so-
I'll take the knife at least. Yeah.
Okay, so you have
It's
a
a
fight. You have
medium
a
knife too. It's a nice, solid piece of metal.
It's better than
Yeah.
my fists. Yes.
This
I'm
is
a-
this is
Why
a
I'm
fight.
making
This is
it.
a fighting knife.
I want to look
Yeah.
over Miss Ambrose. Does she look sturdy and relatively strong?
Yes.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay,
How
I
dare
don't know.
you?
Are you like a big woman?
I have. Well, now that some of my clothing has been removed,
Probably some of it's wet.
yeah, I'm surprisingly muscular.
Oh.
I wear like a lot of layers,
What's your
and
size?
it obscures.
Yeah. Well, what's your size? That'll tell us how big you are.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were.
I'm looking for strength too, if I can figure that out.
Because size is one thing, strength is another. You could be short and also very muscular,
Yeah.
or tall and muscular.
I'm pretty tall. My size is 85. My
Jesus.
strength is 6.
Yeah, 85 is huge. You
Okay,
are very
she's
big.
massive.
You are taller than me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. I'm just
Yeah,
trying to
she's
gauge
big.
who's going to help me carry this body back. And
I
I'm
could-
considering
Ambrose
Miss
probably-
Ambrose at this juncture.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to hear
Ambrose
back from
is probably
Salt.
Ambrose is probably the largest, strongest person you have.
She's
here.
the largest, but you said your strength is 65? that
60. Yes.
60, okay.
Yeah, she's
I'm
she's the
70.
largest and among the strongest.
I'm
Mhm.
among the strongest too. I'm,
Yeah.
Me
I mean,
too.
to
I'm
be honest,
stronger
like
than I am
in real
smart.
life, like the strongest
I'm
man I
not.
ever knew was only about 5'5" in real life.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
And
skinny,
this was the guy
but I'm wiry.
who once carried. I saw this guy once carry 5 cases of bottled beer, half a mile.
God damn. Okay. When does Salt come back?
And you know how much, you can imagine how much that weighs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
He
can't.
picked it all up
That's
in a
way
stack
too
of
much.
5 and walked half a mile with it. Like, this guy was insanely strong. And he was only like 5'5" and 140 pounds.
Tell me
Yeah.
when Salt gets back.
Yeah, so would come
yeah,
back, like as soon as
Yep.
possible.
Right, Salt. I'm thinking. All right, can you help me carry, or Miss Ambrose, would you like to help me carry,
Oh,
Between-
easy enough.
or would the two of
Yeah.
you help me carry?
Yeah,
Or the two-
doctor, you. I don't mean to impose. You do have the pistol.
The what?
You could keep your arm, sir. Your pistol. You
Oh.
could keep watching for us while we carry.
Oh. I'm dripping. No,
Yeah, both-
that's probably a bad idea. It's probably a bad idea because I need to report this as I'm the one who found the corpse. And
Sorry, what I'm saying is, while we're carrying the corpse back into town for you, if something attacks us on the road, you would have a pistol.
someone should stay with Illingsworth.
Oh.
One of us should stay with Illingsworth so he's not
Oh.
alone with Baker. We don't know what's going to happen.
Yep.
I can manage this body. How big is the body? Is a 65 strength going to be able to carry this guy to Rutland Village?
Yeah, I mean, he's the man himself is relatively small.
Okay.
He's about 5'4" or 5'5",
Uh-huh.
and he is he's a little bit desiccated.
So he doesn't.
So he probably is about 140 pounds.
He's desiccated. No. He just dropped in the bog. He's fine. Dead
Yeah.
but fine.
Well, he's dead.
Dead but
He's
fine.
not fine. He's
right.
dead, which is
So-
by definition unfine.
So.
He'll be fine.
So. I feel
Well,
like
he was
Salt
less
should
dead earlier.
stay, and Miss Ambrose and I should go. Is what I will tell you too.
Well,
if you can
let's-
handle
let's-
if you can handle helping me carry this body, Miss Ambrose.
Of course.
Okay, so let's
That's the plan.
make that. Yeah, and it's nearly 11.
Okay.
Let's make that our stopping point.
I'm going to before we quit. I'm going to hand off my regular pistol to Salt.
Okay, I'll take it.
So Salt is staying with Illingsworth, and the two of you are hauling this still dead man back to. Are you going to Rutland or are you going to Thistleton?
Just down. We're going to Rutland. It's much closer, isn't it?
It is. Rutland.
Yeah, we're gonna take it to
Rutland's
Rutland.
physically closer. Rutland means taking the trail rather than the road, but Rutland is
Okay.
closer by about 2 miles. So it's a little bit harder of a trip, but it's a lot closer.
Yeah, I think we'll go a lot closer because it's already 4:30. It's going to be dark soon, and my
That's
thinking
true.
is I got to get inside.
Yeah. Okay. So that's where we'll leave things off. And
Okay.
the two of you set off for Rutland with a
Yes,
still dead man. Two of you
he's
are
just dead. He's just
watching, and Mr. Baker is wrapping up his first day of training with Mr. Boyle,
and turning into a
who
monster.
apparently is the high priest of Nodens and talks to dead people conjured out of swamps.
Yep.
Hopefully, yeah. And then once we get
Yeah.
to Rutland, we're gonna contact the police about this murder.
Yeah.
Maybe we can
Right.
identify the body through that.
Hopefully Baker is
Maybe the body will
faring
just
better
vanish.
than his player right now.
Yep. Yeah. And you look like you're. Let's hope. Okay. So I'm pulling out the calendar here. Are we good for 2 weeks out again?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
I
hang on,
can
let
already
me-
tell you.
Let me
Okay,
see.
yeah.
I am at least because Down Darker Trails will be the 12th. No, the next is the 5th. Should be
Okay,
November 5th.
I guess. Oh, all right. Yeah, I guess for some strange reason, I was thinking your Halloween game was going to be falling on like a Wednesday or whatever, or like that was going to be.
It's on
Yeah, no.
Halloween.
So
I know.
let's see.
And it's
Today's
like,
the
no, it's on
22nd.
Halloween, which is on a Friday.
That's why people
So
are like,
isn't-
I can't go. I got to go to a party, and I'm like,
Is November 5th good then?
it is for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm putting that in for 8 p.m. on the 5th.
Okay, we're gonna end the stream. Anybody who actually watched, thank you for coming. Thank you for and
Bye,
say
everyone.
bye, bye, everybody.
Bye.
Everybody,